As will I. Hello. One man in England, one man in Serbia.
Yes, good evening. Good evening from Serbia.
Good evening.
I
I
feel
can
like
see that
doing
you
the,
have.
I feel like doing the
Oh,
Eurovision style. Hello, Serbia. UK calling.
And what is your vote?
8% double IPA.
Oh, with honey as well.
With honey, yeah.
And what brewery ale is that from?
So, I got 3 from this brewery to have this evening. I've got a couple of others should I need them as well. So yeah, Ravensgrad Brewery. This one I wasn't necessarily it wasn't like the one I was really after. But I was like, oh, bugger it, may as well buy it and try it. Otherwise, I'll regret not having it. So it's a 8% double IPA. Ravensgrad, as far as I'm aware, are relatively local. I think they're Belgrade. Or they might know Sombor, where the fuck Sombor is. I don't know where that is. But it was one I haven't had. It's a brewery I haven't had yet. But in the bars in Belgrade so far, I haven't seen very, very much other than like Dogma, or Russian breweries in the first place I was in on Axiom the other night. And then obviously that Robo Craft place I was in yesterday. But on this side of Belgrade, I haven't really seen much more than like Dogma or that Santo brewery or Sato, whatever it is. One other as well. So a lot of the places seem to have the same sort of thing. And this was one which I haven't seen anywhere else. And also the cabinet beers as well. They're only in a few places I've been to. So mainly the one where I was at, where I bought these from. So yeah, we'll pick it up, see what it's like. It was quite cheap as well. I got my maths wrong when I was on that walk down the hill. I was saying it's divided by 35, and that's the exchange rate. It's not. It's actually divided by 0.00074 to get to like GBP.
What's it called again? Honey.
I'm drunk. I think it's supposed to be like a honey. I'm drunk. The kids sort of thing reference, but it's just honey. I'm drunk.
Yeah. We are using technology. We will see if technology will work. Very old laptop.
I can't use any technology. It says lot number 120109. Best before 1st of September 26. So I say best before non-filtered, non-pasteurized something beer, craft beer maybe. I don't know. Plato is 18 and alcohol is 8.
Oh, did you? Here we go.
That's the one.
See, technology, it does work.
Technology.
Now let's try, see if the Zoom works. Maybe. No. Yes. There we go. Slightly zoomed a bit more. Can I zoom it a bit more? Will that work? No, too much.
Oh.
That's the best. Right. So I'm going to press the. You can do the thing. Let me do the thing. Will it? Will it die? We'll do the thing. Here we go. Dipper with honey, and addition from our local apiary, who found himself there to raise a percentage of alcohol. Oh, that's good English. And make more complex taste. There prevail pleasing hop notes, both in taste and aroma. Probably because it's trying to make it from Croatian, which I don't think is correct, is it? It's Serbian. There you go. Oh, from a local beekeeper. Okay, so the beekeeper was there to see if he could raise the alcohol percentage with his honey. Oh, we've got a guest. Is it an Australian? Better not be an Australian. No? Nobody.
It's just
a Serbian person left and joined. I wasn't looking up, so I assumed it was an Australian.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go. Anyway, yeah. Double IPA with honey to apparently help the hop aroma and raise the alcohol.
It did definitely raise the alcohol. I'm not sure how much it helps the hop aroma.
Apparently, you're drinking it currently.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
Why is it not showing? Zoom out. Hang on. Why is it not showing? Oh, he didn't rate it. That's why. I was going to go, where's his rating? No rating. So I couldn't see it.
Is that sorry?
Don't know.
Oh, just
Christian. I haven't got anyone else. I don't think any friends that have had it.
No. It's Serbia is like one of those places that very few have come to. Like the only people I've seen on my friends on Untapped, for example, who've been out here is Dave. And Mark Townley, and that's it.
Got him.
So I know Mark through Dave, and he's kind of normally spends his time split between random shitholes in Eastern Europe, the Scandi countries, and Sheffield.
Doesn't say what that is, but I'm assuming it's 3.6. You can't really tell.
Does it not give you a detailed view of what the score is?
It can, but you've got to go into a different menu.
Okay.
Which you are not friends. No, it's fine. I don't want to add Mario. Yeah, it doesn't tell you. It's a bit crap in it.
I think you have to be logged in on Untapped.
I am logged in.
You are logged in.
MerseyBeers.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my it's everything's tiny on my screen.
I know. I'm trying to make it bigger, but
no, it's just even the page. Everything's like on about that sort of size. I don't know what my phone's doing.
No, you can maximize it though.
It's because I don't have the StreamYard app.
Yeah, the StreamYard app actually is quite good. I was a bit suspicious of it, and then I downloaded it. It was good.
Yeah, it's all quite clunky on the screen at the minute. It's like everything's kind of taken over. That's probably why my phone keeps just going off full brightness every now and again. Doesn't think anything's going on.
That person didn't like it. They gave it 0.5.
Well, that person might have been wrong.
The most intense smelt must. Oh, what's this? I've got to pop up on my screen. The most intense smelt must not be filled with water. Okay.
Well, it's not watery. It's definitely 8%. You know it is.
It is very sour. Did not expect it to be this sour, but I drank it all. Dear man. and they rated that 2.2 out of 5.
I think that person is confused. They might have had a different beer.
Or it hadn't canned well.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, this is fine. This is tasting absolutely fine. Best thing as you'd expect it to taste.
Solid malty hoppy base with gentle honey aftertaste. Alcohol is noticeable.
Yeah, that's fair. That's really fair. What that
and
person
they
did
rate
about 3.5, 3.7, something like that.
they gave it a 3.75.
Yeah, I don't know what I gave it, 3.8 or 3.9, something like
Let's just say I forgot to check this in yesterday. No, it's not very interesting. A lot of people have it on draft in the Gunners pub, which you haven't been to yet, have you?
No, there's a possibility for tomorrow. I think tomorrow is just like wrapping up a few things. Like, I'm not going to bother going to Red Star Stadium. I'm going to save that for going to an actual football match. So I think tomorrow I'm going to get up similar sort of times as today, go and get coffee, go and get something, go and try a different coffee shop. There's one on my street, but I don't really want to go there. I want to go to this other one I found. Then kind of again probably walk over to this Toblerone Tower, because it's a great way. Like, I didn't really say about this earlier, but I did a little snippet, and I thought, well, it's best not filming too much because I'm going right beside this. Like it was like, it wasn't like a Russian embassy, but it was some like government buildings and that sort of thing. And there's a shit ton of Russian flags down this street. Obviously, when I was in West Belgrade, um, there was a whole load, and I was taking a piss yesterday saying it's like going through King's Standing because it's like flags everywhere, like on every single lamppost. It's like, Serbian flags. And I thought, oh, maybe there's been some sort of nationalist, patriotic thing happen recently. I know that Serbia is a bit like, I know what they align themselves, at least what the government aligns themselves with. And going through this bit in, the kind of southeast of Belgrade, all I could see was
Yeah.
Serbian flags and Russian flags, Serbian flag, Russian flag, Serbian, Russian flag. I came across two other people who were speaking English, just kind of walking past me. But it's completely different. It's like going into some shithole suburb of your capital city sort of thing. And I was like, I could do a walk and talk sort of video, but it's not the sort of place that you come and do a walk and talk sort of video. It's also not the sort of place where English people go, or anyone from a different country goes to. So I was a bit
That's
kind
fair.
of like, I was a bit kind of cautious about doing videos there. No one fucking spoke English. That's why I was speaking my broken Slovakian. And the guy just about understood what I meant in one of the places I was in, getting some lunch, and then yeah, well then we're going past this. Government, there was two government buildings. One of them I worked out. I was like, why has that got such like a huge steel doors out the front of it? I was like, that's got to be some like embassy or some compound or something. And it was actually like the courts. And then the next one over was the embassy.
Yeah.
Was like a Russian embassy, and I was like, it now makes sense as to why there's a whole load of like flags between the two countries down this street. And in general, I'd say as well, the whole country is set up as being much more Russia friendly than being like a part of the EU. Yeah, so, but the one thing I do like about it is that the public transport's free. I think that's brilliant. That's just,
Yeah. Very,
imagine if that
very
imagine if that
communist.
happened. And well, it is, but also I wouldn't say this country is very communist.
Fair.
It's It's not communist at all. When I say it's like the other side of things. Um, but yeah, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it the past couple of days. Like yesterday, very, very, very socialist on that sort of side of things. Then over here, different world. Like two worlds separated by a river, but the same, the same country. Interesting. That very, very interesting. But I can understand why very few Brits come out here. I've heard a few when I was in town, when I was in more kind of central. Clearly, there was a group of lads on a stag do, and they were trying to find something. They were like walking around trying to find a bar.
Hmm. Hello? I'm here, but I think Harry might not be. Hmm. Yeah, I can't see him. He's frozen. I think he might have gone. No, he's definitely gone. Jumped off. Oh, power's gone. And if that power's gone in the building, that could be interesting. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll be back in a minute. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I had to turn the music off. It took me a minute.
That's all right. This is new.
Yeah, in the dark, rolling blackouts.
Yeah, it's 1983 again.
Mhm. Really selling Serbia there to the tourist market with a solid energy.
Yeah, maybe. I was reading very briefly. It was like, oh, this is happening because there's floods somewhere else, and they're having to send power to somewhere else. I'm like, but it's a fucking capital city, and
Yeah.
I was like, it shouldn't be like this. So my area seems to be back, but like the white section is back. So 1 second.
Mm.
Let's give that a go.
You were all right.
Yeah, I don't want to use.
Oh, there you go.
Right, are we back?
Yeah, you're back. You're on the Wi-Fi now.
Yeah, let me just turn my data off and then see if it fits on that.
Yeah, seems fine. But no light.
No, but no light yet.
No light.
Let me see if I need to reset something. 1 second.
Yeah, you might need to.
Because it came back on very briefly and then it cut out again. I've got the emergency light on, that's all I've got.
I'm gonna have to flick it at the wall.
It's a proper experience there. You don't get this in modern cities.
No. Oh,
There we go.
see. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
And also, speak of an Australian, and then he shall appear. And we didn't, before you had your Cold War blackout, we didn't discuss what beer I was drinking, which is a new brewery for me. It's a brewery called Small Batch, who are from Runcorn.
Ah.
And it's a saturation 7. Try and not remove me completely from them. So this, I'm assuming was either 07, but it doesn't say on the can. I think the website did say. So it. But however, the funny thing is about it is there's an ingredient that you don't often see on other cans, which absolutely blew my mind. So malted barley, normal.
Water. Has it got water in it?
Wheat, normal. And just put in brackets contains gluten. Hops, normal. Yeast, some people say it's not an ingredient, but it is often listed. Carbon dioxide.
Oh. Well. Yeah, that's a random one because you wouldn't normally. Well, I can understand why they are including it because.
It's in the air.
Well, no, the argument would be that anything that you put into the beer then should be an ingredient.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd never fucking do it myself.
I've never seen it ever done.
No. It's interesting. There was a beer that I was looking at buying earlier, and one of the guys it wasn't this brewery, it was another one. One of the guys in the craft beer shop, which I ended up spending ages in. The place where I said I'm just gonna have this one half into me, and end up having another 3 beers in there. I was getting tired, and I was chatting with him. He said, yeah, this guy, they're a local brewery, but they used to be good, but not good anymore, sort of thing." And then I was reading the description of this one beer that he was talking about, and the description was gassy. And I'm like, Too much CO2, huh? So, yeah.
So,
Can I just confirm that we're not at war and
yeah.
this power cut's fine?
See, right, for this brewery website, it lists all the bloody hops on every single beer, except for this one, which is quite irritating. So, will this work? We'll see. We'll try again to challenge the old laptop to whether it will work.
Right, I'm gonna leave that. There's some left in it. I'll move on to the next one.
Oh, okay. So, hopefully, it should appear now. No.
Now. Now.
Yes. There we go. Right. So, zoom. Right. So, saturation 7, small batch brewing, a New England IPA with tropical and stone fruit aroma, like every New England IPA. Thick, juicy, and will make you wanting more, which is terrible English.
That's great.
This is an English brewery. We're not translating this one. It's Runcorn English for you.
Wonder is Runcorn English like what it says on this cap?
Yeah.
In Cyrillic.
So yeah, 193 check-ins. It's fairly new, even though it's out of stock. It actually has the IBUs listed, which I have not seen in a while. 11 IBUs. So
yeah.
It's very sweet, which I can concur. And yeah, 4.16, which I think is very generous for this beer. It's very nice. It is very soft. Ooh, but I think that's a bit of a generous rating.
Is it just a single IPA or a double?
Single, it is 7%.
7%, yeah. It's like the other night when I found that white IPA that had like a 4.34 rating on Untapped. I was like, what the fuck's going on here, sort of thing. Why is it such a high rating? And then I tried it. It was like, yeah, not a 4.34. It's like a 3.9, 3.8. There are kind of local scoring and local inflation of scores, and also sometimes deflation of scores on Untapped. I remember.
So the website goes into a bit more detail, which is it says expect mango, pineapple, passion fruit, guava, as well as citrus fruit like orange, lime, and tangerine. You may even detect some stone fruit character like peach and apricot, but it doesn't say the hops, which annoys me. That's their website. That should say the hops.
Yeah.
And it
Did
does.
Did you get it direct from the brewery? Did you?
I didn't know. I got this from
a fermentation vessel.
No, the beer shelf, which is the Leyland Bargain Brews.
Okay.
See, I'm pretty sure if I go on this Differ, which is also out of stock, this is why I didn't buy from them, because their stock is always out of stock. So this one actually says the hops. See, look, Citra Cryo, Nelson Serving Cryo.
I've never heard of them at all.
They are fairly new. They are in this year, so they're less than 12 months old.
Okay.
But yeah, this is the first one I've had. I've not seen them. I've seen them out and about, but I haven't had any. There are more comments from this Australian. Recipe disaster, confusion of the name. I'm drinking a small batch. Oh yeah, who buy? Small batch. Yeah, but who buy? The brewery, small batch. Small batch, what a shit name. Just having a conversation with himself.
Yeah, I like it. I get that. I like it.
And also, Saturation 7 makes me want to say that there is Idaho 7 in here, but as the bloodhound for Idaho 7 that I am, I'm not detecting a lot if there is any in there.
Was there previous beer called Small Batch 6?
No.
because
Wow.
then you could do like a Birmingham 6 style Irish car bomb stout, but it wouldn't be a car bomb. It'd be that's not good out.
Dear.
Yeah.
Now, top beers. This is actually the third highest rated beer for that brewery. The first one is called Fruit Salad Waterfall, which has no description on it, which is helpful. And that's only 5.5%
I
for a
think
litre.
I'm going to grab my next beer. So I'm going to grab a beer. So when I came back here briefly earlier, I bought 2 beers from the craft beer place I was in, and I put them in a sink filled with water.
That should work.
The classic method.
Okay.
The classic method. Oh, yeah, it's coolish water. Couldn't get it cold here. So I'll go and grab one of them. But what I did grab, one is a Russian beer.
Okay.
I can't remember what the other one is, but I'll go and grab that Russian beer because I think that's the one I'll have first.
Okay. Well, some Russian beers are still on tap, but just you don't get badges for them anymore.
No, it's AF Brewery and Triple F beer.
Okay, Triple F. Never heard of them.
Right. Dry it in the towel.
I think I've got it.
So
it's got a very Cyrillic name with a 2018 in it. No? No, that's not at all.
I thought you'd like it.
Hang on. Yeah, it's quite a funny label.
Tonka
as well.
Oh gosh, Tonka. Yeah, so I thought because it said Tonka, I was like, shit, it's gonna be like a fucking stout or something like that. But I did a little bit of research before I bought it, and I was like, well, no, it's a pastry sour. Don't know what what the pastry sour is kind of made of. Packaged on is 13th of November 24. So it might not be the greatest.
Well, that's good because it's a rebrew from 2021.
Yeah. But it's all in Cyrillic, which is not helping me here, and having my phone there. So
do you want to know? Do you want to know what's in here?
Tonka and something.
Yes, there is multiple adjuncts.
Well, it says thin ice, sour ale, raspberry, blueberry, and Tonka.
There you go. That is the description on Untapped.
Yeah, that's all you need. ABV, I think it's around 6 from memory.
It is 6 on the bob.
Okay.
So the screen.
Plato is 16.5.
Yeah, I'm not even on Untapped.
The only people I know have had this are Dave, and I think there's another guy I know who is one of the Estonian Untapped admins, and he's had it as well.
Okay. There is only Dave I've got on here.
Yeah, there's a weird little QR code on the top of it. Was his in a can as well, or?
Yes.
Yeah. And obviously Dave doesn't rate things, but we'll see what this one's like. Oh my god. That's the colour.
Yeah, it's got a good colour. It's a very blueberry colour on there. I'll maximise you. Hang on.
It was going to go crazy, so I had to kind of catch it. I have still gone a bit crazy on the desk. The room smells like Soviet napkin and blueberry. 1 second, let's get this.
Oh, there's Terry's on here. I'm pretty sure this is your channel, not mine. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
It's got the link.
Terry, how you doing, mate? So I have seen your comments and stuff. I haven't responded because I'm shit. That's more than anything. I've acted in my comments as I am in
Why
my
wouldn't you?
current YouTubes. But yeah, there we go.
That's a lovely colour.
Yeah.
I'll maximise you. Hang on.
Smells absolutely fine. Even if it was like canned in 2024, if that was, I don't know if it was like this was brewed then or this was
No,
the first time.
well, it's definitely a rebrew, I'd say, because it was brewed. The description on tap is that it was brewed for Lobo Collab Festival
Yeah,
in 2021.
Yeah. So this is it. I'm pretty sure that is like a brewed on date is 13th of November 24.
Not even 12 months old yet.
No. So
Oh, hang on,
that's
sorry.
it says it there.
There you go.
If you can read any of that, or that it looks quite.
I was going to say, you might have to go forward and back out for it to auto zoom, No, it's not. I can't see it on two screens. I can see the date. That's about it.
Yeah. So anyway, didn't cost very much. So I was like, can I have this? And it was all kind of tucked up in the corner. I was like, Russian beer. I was like, I said to him, was an Axiom movie. I saw a load of Russian beers. He says, yeah, we get a load of Russian beers over here. But this one's a bit kind of, people have had it. They don't enjoy it too much. But I don't care. I'll enjoy it. That's what it's like. Don't see what's wrong with that. I wouldn't be able to tell you there's Tonka in it.
No, really? Is it not that strong?
No, I think it's kind of like a blue raspberry. I suppose obviously it is, blueberry and raspberry and that sort of thing, but quite sweet. There's an element of like an earthy kind of raspberry pip sort of note to it. It's like if anything's ever left on the stone of the fruit too long, you end up getting this kind of more earthy, kind of hippie kind of stone note, and it was definitely that. But really sweet, would definitely be good if it was actually cold. But yeah, that's nice.
Also, hello to Disco, who's in the chat, saying greeting bar stewards, happy damn foreign Friday. Cheers, Disco. And he's also asking whether you're one of those foreign types now.
Probably.
Hello to Brett as well.
I'll come back. I'll put a Slovakian number plate, or I'll steal someone else's Serbian number plate from one of the streets, one of the burnt out cars here, because I have seen a few, and I'll steal the number plate and then take it back, put it on my car, and then drive around 6 months semi-legally without having to pay taxes in the UK.
Is that how that works?
That's how that works.
Okay.
If you're driving a foreign car in the UK, you don't have to pay taxes on your foreign car. You don't have to have a British license on your foreign car until you exceed that 6 month period of staying in the UK. Obviously, I would then also have to identify as being a foreign person. And then that would probably push me up the fucking echelons of Keir Starlin's ranks of having to get that identity card in a bit quicker. Which I don't want to be there.
I just don't want to pay for it. If it's free, I don't care.
I'm not fucking getting an identity card. No chance. Identity card, I don't mind. Identity digital card, I'm more concerned about. That's my thing.
Yeah, I'm not putting my genuine details in if it's digital.
No. I'll do my other name.
Brett is saying, just had a nice hazy dipper from Dark Rev. Lucifer was pretty special. And he says he's tuning in as he's hanging out in bar in Southampton, waiting on a pizza so he can have more ales. This is nice. I would probably. I didn't want to do an order for these guys because I wanted to try a beer first. It's nice. I would do an order providing they had some stock.
Put the beer there. There you go. That's what more.
Right in your face.
Yeah. Well. There you go.
A bit more. Bit more. Just a little bit more, and then turn it slightly.
There's actually there's a table and a mug there.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Then just rotate it a little bit, just a titch. Yeah. Oh no, too far. Too far. You moved it too far the other way. Yes. Perfect.
Yeah.
I can't. I was thinking about doing mine here, but it's like so dangerous. And also the lights right in the way, so you can't see bugger all.
Just get rid of the lights. You know, have a power cut like I did. Have a power cut like I did like 10 minutes ago.
It's actually not terrible, to be honest.
That's not too bad. No.
And I do have a little. I say ring light. It's not really a ring light. Get it lit. I don't actually know how I did it last time.
Just hang it off the bulb. Or the wire that holds the bulb.
There's a button. I just don't know where the button is. Now I don't know where the button is. There's a button on it somewhere that puts the light on. Yeah, that's actually all right. That's apart from the glare from the laptop screen, which I might be able to turn down slightly.
So, I'll tell you what. They've really ruined StreamYard on your mobile. I can't see comments at all.
Yeah, because you want to do your app. You want you to do the app. I'll put them on the screen when they come up. So
that's fine.
The only new one is Brett saying, I'd rather have Harry's Ale.
Yeah, it's what than what you're drinking.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Instead of what? Oh, here we go. That's better. There we go. That's too dark, isn't it?
I need to come down to Southampton, Brett. I do need to come down there because it's not a million miles away. I might come down in November at some point. I just need to find a weekend. I'll probably, to be honest, I'll probably do it the other weekend than when you're down. I'll probably go down to see Brett, work out that sort of way. Or in fact, Brett used to come up to Shire.
He said he's drinking water ales as he needs to sober up a little. LMAO.
That's a strange beer.
It's a strange day.
A strange beer. LMFAO. What's the ABV of that?
No F. F the dipper. LMAO is just the regular.
The OG.
He said come to. He told you to come to Salisbury to join him and Phil.
What, Trilby?
I assume so. He is that way, isn't he?
Oh, Trilby's like Andover.
Salisbury's not that a million miles away from that.
Yeah, but I've been to see Phil. I drove there.
That's probably not the best idea.
Yeah, no, but because I can't. The problem is the bus is horrendous. It's like a 6-hour bus, or I drive, have 2 pints, and then drive back.
Or stay over in Salisbury.
Yeah. I mean,
Premier Inn.
Oh no, there is.
Or Travelodge.
But it was just the occasion I was down. Trilby fucking texted me this evening. He was after something, and he was like, "Oh, you're free next weekend?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm not." And because I'm working and I'm going to be skint as well after this. So yeah, I was like, no, I'm not available, but hopefully I'll see him maybe in November time. As soon as October's done, it'll be good.
He said the bus is a bit of a see you next Tuesday for him, as he's got to get 2. But it's free for him. Yeah, 2. He's got 2 buses.
Just 2. My buses, I've got to get like fucking 4, and if I miss one of them, I'm fucked for 3 hours. If I want to go and see Trilby in Andover, for example, it is I have to get this bus at that set time. I have to get the connecting bus at that set time. The wait between the 2 is half an hour. But if you don't get that bus, if you fuck up, if you go to the pub, sit in the pub nearby for too long or whatever, you're then fucked. You can't get back.
What if you got? Can you not get the bus to Pewsey and then the train?
No, because it's south. So a bus to Pewsey from mine would be about 30, 35 minutes, if not more. And then a Pewsey, you then got to go into Pewsey to, I think, Reading, and then Reading out to like. There's no train station in Andover.
Not one close.
No. So you get the train back out, and I think he gets it from like Basingstoke or something like that. Whenever he's going to the gig or whatnot in London, yeah, he'll get a lift to. Oh, I could be wrong. Maybe there is a train station in Andover, but I think it's like you've got to get.
Salisbury has a train station.
Oh, he does. It's fucking miles away from where he lives, so.
It goes to London, the Salisbury train.
Yeah, how would I get to that though? I'd have to go Pewsey to, or Bedwyn to Newbury, or maybe Bedwyn in not Newbury, Bedwyn to Reading, and then Reading back out, or Bedwyn to Newbury, Newbury to Reading, and then Reading. It's a, public transport in the sticks is fucking shit.
All I'm saying is the Salisbury does have a train station. I thought that was unusual because it's such a big city. I was like, it's got to have a train station.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's a bit sleepy down there, though. That's the thing. It's a bit hard to get around, and it's lush. It's in a lot of ways, it's a saving grace. Is the fact that our connectivity to other places is so shit means that you don't get a lot of the problems like you do with other cities and towns and that sort. Which, I mean, wouldn't be a problem if we looked after the country like we could do. But anyway.
Oh, there we go. Brett says, F you, I need to do some brown ales, but not fighting through this venue.
I need to do some brown ales, but not fighting. There's a train station in Andover. Oh, okay.
Same line as Salisbury and Basingstoke. There you go.
That must be the one you get to.
Isn't the Marlborough bus? Isn't there a Marlborough bus to Salisbury? There you go. Disco says, "Oh, Newbury, Reading, Basingstoke, Andover."
Oh, okay.
All one line. Oh,
yeah. No, Newbury. So Newbury goes to Reading, then back to Basingstoke. It's like bang, and then that way. It's not like it's not a direct.
Well, there we go. That's some good information there, Brett.
So, go do the brown ale. Find my mate that's gone. That's gone walkies. I can't read it. That's gone walkies.
She's gone walkies.
She's having a brown ale.
On his mate, I think.
Oh.
What style of beer shall I go for next? I feel weird in the dark. It's strange.
Imperial Stout, become Batman.
No.
I mean, I do have an Imperial Stout. I might have it at some point.
I think apart from brown ale, and red ale, I think I've got every style. And that's only because I've drank all my red and brown ales. I might not have a bitter, actually. I'm not 100% sure whether I've got a bitter or not.
Have a can of bitter.
I don't. If I've got a bitter, it's not a can. It'll be a bottle.
Oh, well, have a whole pint of bitter, because it will be a 500ml, won't it?
Yeah, which is not a pint, but yeah.
There's a question. Who the fuck cans 330ml of bitter?
More.
Who? More, of
More.
course they do. Well. Thing is, do they?
Yes.
No, but do
Have
they?
one.
The reason why I'm saying
Oh, do they?
was it? Did they? They may have done. It's not completely. I don't have this nailed on, but I've heard from multiple sources
Yeah.
that it's starting to move from more being a brewery to being a former brewery.
The pub's going to keep it alive. The pub seemingly does quite well.
Which pub?
The main one. The main in the brewery. Yeah. No, that's not Mull. That's Bristol.
Bristol.
Yeah. No, the one in the tap room. That seems to do very well.
Do you not know what's happened recently?
I'm aware of the views of the owner. Yes.
Yeah. That seemed to have nerfed the local appreciation for the brewery. I mean, know your fucking market, man.
Guess he was telling you just to stifle the landowner.
I've walked today. I've walked 7 kilometers out to bloody eastern Belgrade, and I said to Adam, I was like, I feel fucked. I feel absolutely fucked, because it was like really like I went for a little bit. I went and got a coffee and like going to see something else, and then I walked. I was like, oh, it's going downhill. Why am I going so downhill? This really means that I've got to then go uphill. And it wasn't just uphill, it was like uphill, gentle, a little bit downhill. Oh yeah, by the way, now up. And it was literally that. I was going up that.
Oh, I found a way.
That broke me.
It doesn't work. Switch doesn't work, but I found the switch at least. I'm going to put the light on so I can see. And then, what do you think? IPA, Oktoberfest, Lager, Stout?
I think either an Oktoberfest or a bitter.
It'll take me a while to find a bitter because I think I've got one.
I don't know. Maybe an IPA then. Have a fruity IPA.
Fruity. I do have. I had sour earlier. I actually had a blueberry sour earlier, which is funny. I had a Black Lodge blueberry sour, which was good. But I actually do have another sour in there, which I think may have gone to the back of the fridge. It's actually a imperial sour.
That's what you should do. Actually, that's what I had earlier.
I'd say imperial sour. I think it's 8.
Oh well, mine was 10.5.
Oh, sorry.
And it was from Hungary.
Some of us had to work today and left late and didn't leave until nearly 7 o'clock.
Some of us have had to deal with power cuts.
for all of 5 minutes.
Yeah. That's life in the Soviet Union. Yeah, that was completely. It's like everything went off. There was an alarm starts going off outside. I was like, "What?" I was like,
That's the quote unquote imperial.
The sessionable imperial sour. That one.
Yeah,
it's only 6%, isn't it?
No, just the double, so it's 8.2.
Oh, it's sessionable.
Or mystery beers that you gave us.
The what?
Mystery beers that you gave us.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. I can't remember. I remember one of them. I can't remember the other one. I gave you 2 or 3.
2.
Were they both 440s?
This looks bigger than a 440. The one I've got out looks bigger than a 440. Just for scale.
Okay. I can't remember.
All right, we'll find out in a minute. We're going to get another glass. Do it in a pint glass. So in my liberation from Jersey glass.
That brewery, they're not brewing in Jersey anymore.
Are they not?
No, they're moving to Hogsback.
From Jersey? That's a bit of a...
It's a commute. Oh, I know. It's. They were saying it's cheaper to brew in the UK than brewing on the island of Jersey. Which is concerning.
Seems to make sense, yeah.
Well, it doesn't to me, because I'm like, brewing on the island of Britain is quite expensive.
Yes, but Jersey is also very expensive generally for.
But I suppose they do have to pay for their ingredient import and that sort of a thing.
Yeah.
But
so yeah, Disco saying that he knows of a certain brewery very close to him that does 330 of everything because they got no other choice, including bitter.
Okay.
He said the spamming of this stream is currently sponsored by Hogsback OTT 6%, which is, to be fair, kindly donated by Mr. Wilson. So
nice.
Let's give this. What I'm assuming is a Polish lager ago, which is in a big 500.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Find out from me. I don't think it's an arbor. It's got no head to it whatsoever. And as soon as I opened it, a little bit actually. It's coming out. It's getting a bit lively.
Exterminating.
It's a lager. I can smell it from here. Yes, it's a super lager. I can smell the glucose before I've even drank any.
I mean, I know what one of them is.
That's the large, probably. Yes, it's 100% a super lager. The what it looks like there.
Could be a pale ale.
And I can smell the glucose.
That's when you know it's quality.
It smells like paint thinner.
That's the smell of a good night.
Really not.
Paint thinner, the smell of a good night.
Yeah. Let's give it. That's all I can smell. I can honestly smell like a sugary, malty mess.
I remember, like I say, I remember what one of them was. I can't remember what the other one was.
Yeah, I'm saying super lager. I'm saying probably what's the Ockersham? Is it? What's it called? The one you get in your corner shop. The Ocker.
It's not Ockersham. I can't get that anymore. It's Dubove Mokno, something like that.
Whatever. The Polish super lager, I'm saying.
I don't think it is.
8%.
The one you've got. Because I know.
We'll find it.
I know what I've sent you, and it's not Polish.
It's too light for special brew. Oh, that's not out of the realms of possibility. I don't know what they've done since they changed it. I used to remember it being.
I love you. Yes, I do. It might be.
I'm saying Polish super lager, but if it's special brew, I wouldn't be surprised. I honestly remember special brew being darker in. I'm still at the foil stage.
Mr. Foil's taken over.
Hey, special brew. Yeah, they've 100% changed the recipe since I've had it because it's a lot lighter. It's a lot lighter than I remember it, like colour-wise. Used to be darker. Oh.
Well, look forward to you drinking the rest of that for the evening.
Some of it. It's not as bad as I remember it, to be honest.
It's not horrendous.
No, but I do remember it being darker.
Yeah. But it's also like 7.5% now today. So,
Yeah.
so I remember packing that one. I can't remember what the other one is.
So, do you not remember it was what you were saying? It was a 440. I'm like, no, it's a 500.
Oh, I thought, is that not a 440?
No, 500.
Ah. Because I did get pint cans of Super Lager recently. That must have been on the next batch.
No, it wasn't tall enough for a pint. I say when I compared it against the 440, it's only just slightly bigger.
I might know then. I might remember what the pint is.
It's not a pint. It can't be a pint. Otherwise, it wouldn't fit in my fridge.
What the other one?
Arbor cans I have to lie down because they're too tall.
Okay.
500s fit just.
Okay. I can't remember what it is.
There you go. Apparently, you got to work hard as fool or Adam like that. I just thought it was. I got the right style. I didn't say the ABV because I said 8%, so I'm 7.5. I'm not that far off.
You should have got it as soon as I started singing.
As soon as I smell the glucose. As soon as I opened the can, you were like, "It's glucose." That all it is multi-glucose.
Yeah. And it's a sort of nose I used to get. Obviously, in that, I think when you try the Polish stuff nowadays, they're not allowed to put as much glucose as they used to in the beer. They don't, and that's why if I'm going for a super lager, if I want to commit myself to a day or an evening of sin, and want to feel remotely, appropriate the next morning, it's best to have something that's got a kind of higher or something with some glucose in. And the Polish stuff used to be quite good for you in that sort of sense because you wouldn't feel horrendous the next day. But then they really dropped down the amount of glucose they're allowed to do on export. But the UK stuff is still really high in glucose.
I tell you this though, it's 100% better than Fact's 10%. It's aged for 4 years.
It's not hard to be.
That was really hard to drink. This is not that hard to drink. It's a bit sugary, but then it tastes of nothing.
Yeah. Imagine that cold as well, right? I'm guessing it is cold.
It's cold. Yeah, I just took out the fridge.
But that, after a hard day's work, a few pints of that, and it'd be ruining the country.
I think I'd have one and be like, no thanks, too sugary.
Yeah.
More sugary than a pastry sour.
Oh, it's not. I'm only drinking one.
You're struggling with that. Is it a 440 can?
No, 330. I'm fine. I'm getting through it. It's fine. Because I know
that 330. Is it a Red Bull?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've got a little bit more, and then I've got another pastry sour in the ice bar. But I probably won't have that tonight. I'll probably go on to the red.
Yeah.
Or have the stout, and then maybe have that pastry sour, because I've got like an imperial stout and a porter here behind the camera.
I have a port. I think I've got a Baltic porter. I think it's in the cupboard down on the fridge.
I had a Baltic porter the other night.
It's right in the middle of your face in the can. You've moved it.
Sorry. I had a proper Baltic porter the other night. It was actually a Russian Baltic porter.
Then they are near the Baltic, yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of next door to it. A Baltic porter in a Balkan country. Fancy that.
Indeed.
Well,
Uh,
next
I might.
in February and March, I'll be drinking Baltic porters in a
In the
Baltic
Baltic.
state.
Mm. What is the difference between Baltic and Balkan?
The Balkans are down where I am, which is
Mm.
like Moldova, Romania, Greece, Macedonia, or North Macedonia as they call it now. Kosovo, not a real place. If you are Serbian,
You can't say. I was going to say you can say that in Serbia, but you can't say that in Kosovo.
Kosovo is Serbia. That's it. That's all you need to know. Albania. All of these are the Balkans. Like former Yugoslavia is the Balkans, but the Baltics by the Baltic Sea. So you've got Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. They're the Baltics.
Right. I didn't realise until you pointed out today that Bulgaria is going over the Euros in January. Because that means that's going to be very expensive.
Yeah, it used to be Lev, wasn't it? Lev, and it used to be 3 to the pound.
Still is the level. I say they got it till January, but it was ridiculous. I remember getting it was when we went to Sofia, it was 40p for a pint.
Yeah.
Of lager.
When I went to Bulgaria 10, 12 years ago, well, no, it was less than that. Sorry, 9 years ago, and I was paying. This is Sunny Beach, well, so like a popular kind of tourist area. I was paying like if you're in like the supermarket, it was about 30p for a can of beer. If you're in a bar, it might be around about 50p sort of thing for a pint.
Yeah.
And back then in the UK, you got about £3 a pint, £3.50 a pint sort of thing. So yeah, it was crazy cheap. Yeah, and also I remember fucking having Thornbridge, Jaipur on a bar in a bar on the strip, and I was like, what the fuck
On
is
draft?
this here? On draft, yeah.
It must have been expensive though.
No, it wasn't. It was like £1.20.
That's expensive for Bulgaria.
Well, for Bulgaria, but still compared to UK prices at the time for a pint.
Well, they don't have any duty, I don't think, on alcohol. Right?
They do. It's nothing. Like I know, for example, Czech has no duty compared to.
Yeah. If it is, it must be a couple of pence. The duty can't be hardly anything.
It's actually cheaper. Remember, Czech Republic, it's actually cheaper than water to drink a beer.
I'm gonna say. There we go. Speak of the crafty devil, and he shall appear. Greetings to Wilson. Welcome. The most highbrow. It's not. It's really not, because Simo's on as well, so he's going to be definitely more highbrow. Simo. Well, depends whether what's the name's on Twisted Partner. Then it's definitely lowbrow there.
Oh, come on.
Right, I'm not going to finish the rest of this. I enjoyed the half a pint I had.
Get it down, yeah.
No,
don't finish it. Don't finish it. Chug it.
No,
it's good for you. Glucose is good for you.
I don't think so. It's gonna. It will do half a job of dragon soup, I think.
So you know how Lucozade has got glucose in it, and your mum always takes you to Boots to go and buy a bottle of Lucozade when you're feeling ill. It's because it's got a tip glucose in it.
No,
it's a famous special brew. Just a famous special brew. It's like whenever Winston Churchill was feeling a little bit ill because of the copious amounts of other ales he'd had. He used to take himself to Boots to go and buy himself a bottle of special brew.
I don't think he did. I think he drank champagne. What next?
Mild.
I actually have a mild I bought today. Well, came today. It's from Omnipollo.
Oh, there was some Omnipollo beers in the bar I was in just then. They were not cheap.
Henrik's mild. It's 5.2% mild.
That might be interesting.
It's a 440. I've bought Omnipollo miles before, and they have been quite nice. They've all been 330. This is a 440.
Oh, well, you get an extra 110 British mils for you to consume and enjoy, sir.
It is, but it is in the cupboard. It's not in the fridge.
Oh,
So
would you have a chilled ales if that's your way? Do you have any ales in the sink like I do?
I don't. I've got a fridge. Like you've been to my house. It's like how many? What, 3 meters, 4 meters to my left?
Yeah, but why don't we have any beers in the sink?
In the sink. It's got a bowl in it. I don't know. Oh, actually, a bit of this there left.
I think you need to do the rest of your
Massive.
especially.
No, I don't. I don't. Thank you very much for trying to challenge me with a super large.
I think from memory, the other mystery beer is actually nicer. I haven't fucked you over twice because I would never do that.
Really? Twice? Usually it's 3 times.
Once, twice, 3 times. I fuck you.
It's still not as funny. I rewatched one the other day. Still not as funny as the Ratsina one.
Oh yeah.
I watched that again. The other day. It's funny. Oh, it's cider. Oh, it's Perry. Oh no, it's wine.
It's wine. It's wine. Because I did it to my dad as well after that. It wasn't like, because I was like, oh, my dad fucking loves Retsina. So I bought him a fucking case of that stuff that was on offer in the Lidl in
no one bought it. Apart from me, you bought one bottle.
And I bought him like a whole case of it, and I was like, Dad, here you go. And he's like, how much do I owe? I'm like, it cost me about £6 for a case of wine. And it's because it's on, pop tops. You need to drink it there. And he's like, no, I'll just leave it open. Men built in the 40s are different.
Mm.
No.
That's saying hello to David. Other channel has an idiot on the panel who was annoying me. That sounds like Escobar. Cinema Scream is not highbrow. Oh, because Craig's on it. He wouldn't want to be thought as high. Craig is very highbrow. Yeah, it doesn't narrow it down.
This is definitely not highbrow. This is Slavic brow.
Right. I'm going to carefully remove the special brew from the situation.
Yeah. I don't know what's up next, I understand. I don't really want to go straight into the red ale off the back of that, so I might have this porter. But I'll definitely need to rinse my glass first. So I might have this one. I bought this one last night from Cabinet Brewery. They're quite local. The 2 beers I had from them last night. One was like a IPA, quite a strong IPA called Nectaron or something like that, and it wasn't Nectaron hops. It was just because Nectaron something. But this one, I thought this one would be okay to have warmer.
Hang on, I'll zoom in. Sorry.
Move that one away. Cabinet Brewery Porter. So it says he is dark, intense, and somewhat unforgettable. Take a bite of the finest dark chocolate with some coffee, with coffee, or just drink our porter to feel the same. It's a special beer for the people. It's non-filtered, non-pasteurized. I don't know what Kvasak means. I think Kvasak means like wheat or something like that. I don't know. I should use my translation app for this. Brainstormed in Serbia, brewed in Serbia, to be enjoyed worldwide. Dark beer, unfiltered, unpasteurized. Ingredients are water, barley malt, oat flakes, hops, and yeast. Store at dark and cold place, Serbia. Yeah.
The description on the tap is completely different. which is weird.
Oh,
So it says, an English type beer, once a favourite beverage of workers at the river docks. The sweet aroma and roasted flavour come from special kinds of malt, as well as dark brown, almost completely black, and hypnotic appearance. You're being hypnotised by the beer. Take a bite of the finest dark chocolate with coffee, or just drink our porter to feel the same.
random. Well,
30 IBUs, 6.2.
yeah, 6.2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse my glass out.
Mm-hmm.
The value, also energy value. You can't. Can you plug this into the meter and then get more power? Is that what someone's just been doing to get us some more power for the rest of the evening?
There we go. Escobar is the C word, but he's okay. That's a contradiction in terms.
Right, I'm going to go and rinse my glass out and then get my bottle opener and I'll crack this one.
Okay. Did you bring a bottle opener or you have to use the hotel one?
No, it's on my car keys.
No. You brought your car keys. Just bring your car.
Well, I drove to Heathrow.
Yeah, you just leave in the car.
Leave my car keys in the car. That's sensible.
Okay. I've gone.
Problem.
Oh.
I'm using my fridge as the fridge. So I have nowhere to put the wastewater. 1 second.
Bath, shower.
Toilet.
All that, yes. I'm going to put this music on all the way. I'm not allowed to do the countdown thing anymore. I got copyright strikes by Channel 4. Assholes.
What are you looking for?
Sorry.
Oh yeah, back.
Musical interlude. I've got a brewery I've had before, plus a brewery I've never had before. It's a collaboration. So
Arling and Stella.
No, it's
Disruption Brewing.
Yeah, in collaboration with Trapped Under Ice, which is a brewery I've never heard of.
No.
It's an oat cream New England IPA. It's 7%. And it is hopped with Nectron, Citra, and Galaxy.
So, Disruptionist Brewing, as far as I know, is like a spin-off series created by Windsor and Eaton Brewery.
Yes.
And I was going to get an Imperial Stout or 2 Imperial Stouts from them in pins for Ramsfest last year, and I didn't do it because I thought it's going to be a struggle to sell and someone's going to laugh at me. But I think this time round, I might just buy them.
Just get one. Don't get two.
Yeah, I'll just get one for them.
So this says, we teamed up with our friends at Trapped Under Ice Brewing, never heard of them, to create an oat cream New England IPA. Expect creamy, hazy New England IPA with milk sugars. Not really called milk sugars in ages. Providing a fuller mouthfeel and ultimate smooth tropical beer. Everyone calls it lactose, and it actually says lactose in the ingredients. So why in the description to say milk sugars?
That's what it is.
But
To other people like myself, we just call it cum.
Yeah. Wolf's description is, I think, have to sound off on a call. Mr. Wilson, localish brewery. I don't know. I don't know what this.
It won't be far from Mr. Wilson. Yours.
But Ice Pirates. Does anyone know who Ice Pirates are? So the beer is called Ice Pirates.
Did you go to McGill Cask in the end this evening?
No, might go tomorrow. We'll see.
Okay.
So there we go. So the description on the tap is exactly the same as the back of the can. Just trying to see. So Trapped Under Ice is a nano brewery in England. They have 23 beers. That is all the information I have.
I'd say they're probably like local to them, like Wokingham way.
They've got to be that way. It's a weird name brewery. It was a home brewer to commercial brewing. Doesn't. Ooh, they were on Hopped Edition podcast. Head brewer and owner David Goddard.
Oh, that name sounds familiar. I know a Goddard.
You know a Goddard, just the one.
I know multiple Goddards. I know Michael Goddard as well.
It is just David Goddard by his own. He is a solo.
Yeah, name's familiar. The David Goddard name is familiar, and it's because I've seen him on craft beer brewing, not craft beer brewing professionals, or UK beer and brewing professionals. I've seen that name there. He might well be local then. Because I was going to say that Bearwood Brewery has come out of nowhere.
Yeah, brewer. I can't find.
Because I know of another Bearwood Brewery that existed and then shat itself because they were based in Bearwood in Birmingham. And I was like, oh, when I saw a Bearwood beer, I was like, oh, these guys, what's going on? All the branding was changed and everything like that. And I was like, oh, it's very different.
Hang on. David Goddard. It's just David Goddard on his own. But I can't. Eastleigh.
Yeah, that's like Brighton way. Sorry, that's Eastleigh. Eastleigh's, it's still that way.
I've got it, but it's just taking ages to load.
Yeah, Eastbourne is definitely Brighton way. Eastleigh.
No,
Eastleigh's still east. It's definitely
Is it? Yeah. Is it really?
It is. But I'm not sure whether it's like East Coast or Southeast Coast. Too far. Gonna get this Cappuccino down me.
Yeah, Eastleigh. Near Southampton.
Yeah, it's near Romsey. It's Romsey.
Southampton.
Near
Southampton
Romsey.
postcode. SO50. Right by the airport. He's literally right by Southampton Airport.
It's near Romsey. Not Romsey.
No. Stoneham.
No.
Allington.
Is it like northeast of Southampton?
I don't know. It's south of Romsey. Found Romsey. It's north of Southampton.
Yeah. No, I know Aladu.
South of Chandler's Ford. Chandler's Ford is probably the nearest place to Eastleigh.
Okay. No, I know Aladu plays football for Eastleigh. Tom.
It's not Is it Mambo? Is he the one that plays for Eastleigh? I can't. His surname's Mambo. And everyone said it should be number 5. I'm pretty sure Eastleigh United, and they named it. They put it
Tom's like
18.
Tom's like 17 or 18 years old. He's a young lad.
Eastleigh. I'm pretty sure it's Eastleigh United. Mambo. Everyone should be. He said he should be Mambo number 5. Yeah.
Mambo number 5.
Oh no, it's just Eastleigh FC, but he's number 18, and there's like a thing online to like change his number to number 5.
Okay. I don't know what number Tom is. Not with the surname of Mambo.
Anyway, so yeah, they're at Eastleigh. Probably why I've never heard of them. And they've only got 23 beers roasted on Untapped.
That's random of stuff. That
hand bottle as well. By the looks of it, their own stuff.
But then this has been properly canned by them by Disruption.
Yes,
well,
yeah, it's brewed at Disruption. Yeah.
Is it Ascot Brewery or is it Winter and Eton?
It doesn't say on there at all. It doesn't even have anything about Disruption's brewing on the can. Just says drink fresh. It's nearly expired. I bought this at a pub, and the best before is the 7th of November.
It has the DIS, doesn't it, of Disruption is brewing?
I just have IS now, and then Disruption is brewing underneath.
Okay. I wonder where that's
from. Quite close to its expiry, 7th of November. I was going to say, Traps and Rice Brewing, the top beer on Untapped is called Dark Disciple, which is a bourbon barrel-aged imperial stout at 13%.
That's a session now. You can have like 10 of them and fall down flight stairs.
And the second highest one is a Mellow mead type brew with sour cherry.
They've literally gone down the line of what's the most unretailable drink? Oh yeah, we'll do that.
11.3.
Yeah.
Rating. And then the third one is an Imperial Smoothie Sour, which is a Philly sour base with 20% mango pulp, with an aged on oak amaretto tincture. These sort of beers, they're interesting. They're cool to try, but you don't want that's really good.
You're not going to make money off them.
No. Well, it's hand capping 330 bottles.
Yeah. There was, for example, earlier on at the craft beer spot, as they called it, there was the draft lines. I could see this. There was one only available in a pint or in a 500 ml, and it was 300, which is fucking cheap. That's cheaper than what I was getting out in the sticks. Really cheap for a pint. And he was like, "It's kind of just a beer for the beer drinkers if they want to have this beer." I'm like, yeah. Okay, then you've got the next one down is 270 or 420 for a pint, and it was a cherry oak aged or barrel aged beer. I was like, yeah, I don't want that at all. And then there was this other, I think, pale ale or New England IPA, which I already had, and then the one I had. I'm like, on your draft choices, they should always be just solid beers. If you've only got 4 taps, don't fuck around and get like an oak aged cherry piece of shit beer. Get like a pale ale or something like that. Don't fuck around and get something questionable that no one's going to like, or the very few people are going to like. I reckon if the 3 people that walk into his bar, they're going to drink that. Yeah.
This is very nice, even though it's close to its expiry. It's thick, it's juicy, it's very stone fruit forward. We've had loads of comments whilst I've been chatting away
Are you regretting getting rid of your special brew?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoyed the disruptions. A few miles up near Camberley.
Camberley.
Bearwood made beer for a local bar for their third birthday. Beer, sadly, was very average. They're based in Wokingham, so near Siren and the nicest man in brewing, Andy.
Elusive in Binghamstown.
And looking good anyway. Cheers from Mr. Kevin Shark. Kevin. Hello, David. Previously known as Ascot Brewing, they rebranded. Ascot still exists. They definitely still exist.
The Ascot is now Disruption is Brewing, because I remember there was a time, a good few years ago.
I've seen Trad Ascot. Not long ago.
Yeah. There was a time where I seem to remember like it saying Disruption is brewed at Ascot, and that must have been why I thought it was Windsor and Eton.
I think Ascot still exists as the trad arm. I think these exist as the craft arm.
So Windsor and Eton, though, I think they must just be doing everything under the same name. I mean, they are two different parts of the world. It's just me being wrong.
I'm going to be back in a minute. I'm just going to quickly nip below.
Okay. Well,
feel free to enjoy your porter.
I will do. And it's a session porter as well. It's 6.2%. So yeah, briefly about this porter. I picked up 2 other beers from this brewery. I had them last night. From Cabinet Brewery. So it was like I said before, a pale ale / kind of double IPA towards that, and then there was this other one which I thought was a pale ale. Actually found out that it was some ginger beer. Didn't taste anything like a ginger beer at all. I don't think it was a real ginger beer. It was like a beer flavored with ginger, but then they put it in on tap as a ginger beer. But the flavor of ginger was so light that it was almost, unnoticeable. But yeah, I think this one's probably my favorite out of the ones I've had from them. It's a good solid porter, chocolatey, kind of smoky, a little bit nutty, no kind of off flavors in it at all. And what I must say as well is that the 3 beers I bought from this brewery were all quite cheap. To the point where I think they're around about £1.70, £1.80 per bottle of beer. The beers I bought this evening are a bit more expensive, but still, I bought a double IPA, a red ale, and a stout. So the double IPA 8%, the red ale is 4.8, and then the stout is 5.5. All in 500ml cans, came to about £10.40. And this is the very strange thing is when I was in central, northwestern central Belgrade on the first night, I didn't really notice prices as being too much. But when I was in the actual central part, I was like, well, it's not much of a saving. It's like £2 to £3 for a half. Or sorry, not a half. It's about 330 mils is half, but not really. And well, there's no real saving, no real kind of discount. And I went a little bit further out to this other place, and it was a bit cheaper there. But then yesterday, it was kind of all over the place. But it was the kind of saving wasn't super relevant. Today, though, when I went out to Eastern Belgrade, way out, I walked for an hour and a half sort of thing to get out of town, and the price of a pint or the price of a 500ml was about the same as the price of less than. So it was the price of a pint out there was like come back into town is the price of like a 300 ml over here. So it was interesting to go out there. The beer selection, the bars were limited as well. There was a lot more shitholes you could have gone in and had like local Carlsberg or local Heineken. I haven't tried any of those beers yet, but I might do tomorrow. But I want to do Docker tomorrow because Docker has a birthday event on, and there's a load of beers from there, which I won't be able to get anywhere. I haven't seen anywhere else. I've only seen like Dogma at other bars. I haven't seen any Docker beers. So we'll go to the Dogma place. I'll go to the Toblerone Tower I want to do, and some other brewery as well. And Adam did send me all these places in a really far northwestern part of New Belgrade. But don't think I'll be doing that. Save it for another time, because I'll probably be back at some point. But trying to do a lot of bars and transport and getting around to these different places. It's been a good trip. It's been an interesting place to gone to. Enjoyed it really. The only thing I could say is I wish I was able to drink more. Drink more and be comfortable all the way through it, because that's the thing that was getting to me today. Well, yesterday, towards the back end of yesterday, is the amount of beer. I said to the guy, I had 5 litres of beer when you popped it all up across the day. 5 litres of beer in the end. I was feeling very full at the end of this. And then today, I've been much less than that. I think like I had a 500 ml pour in the first place I went to, pub 61 or pub 31, right in this eastern part of Belgrade. They had it was like 2 craft lines on. They had a stout and they had this pale ale. I haven't had the pale ale yet, so I thought I'll have a pint of the pale ale. And I thought I maybe could have some other bits there as well. Maybe have some food there as well, but decided against it. And then, moving on, then got a tram or got some food, and then jumped on the tram and then got some beers. But I was feeling knackered, absolutely shattered from doing that huge walk. I was very surprised how much that took out of me. Probably to the point of being almost sleepy in the bar. Sleepy ales.
No, he's not one of your friends. Ben Taphouse.
If it's not Ben, don't know.
He's friends with friends that you are. He knows the ice, Trapped Under Ice Man.
Oh, okay.
So, weird link. So I was also eating a sausage roll with Blue and then another sausage roll.
Okay. I've got some more cheesy magic.
Cheesy magic.
Cheesy magic.
There has been more comments. Everyone just saying hello, but David Wilson says at the brewery it's all signposted disruption now. But it must be that the brewery has been renamed. But I am sure I have seen a
Ascot beer, yeah.
Trad beer. So whether they've renamed the brewery and kept the Ascot brand for trad ales, I'm not sure. I've definitely seen one within the last couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense to split the brands, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like, Disruptionist Brewing was always like seen as this craft offshoot, and then Ascot is a bit more traditional. Makes sense.
So now it's the other way around. It's technically the Ascot is the trad offshoot of Disruptionist Brewing.
Well, no, Ascot is the original brand.
I understand that. What I'm saying is, if they're running the business as Disruptions Brewing, but they're also still.
Yeah.
Fair. Mr. Wilson's not seen any. I'm sure I've seen one. Unless I'm getting confused with Windsor Eaton. I think the branding was very similar.
I think from memory, Ascot is a little bit more plain, but it is similar. I'd have to hunt to remember what I've had Ascot more recently. Like Windsor and Eaton, they were at SEBA this year. I remember having like a low ABV pale or something from them.
It still exists.
It was like a Radler on keg or something like that.
They've recently done a single hop Boolean beer that was in Wetherspoons.
Yeah. That's their market though.
Yeah.
I'm guessing across the London spoons as well.
It was Bridge House. I don't know where that is. Belfast. There you go.
Often random.
Once they're in the group, go wherever, don't they?
No.
No?
No, it works. You have to be within a certain region, unless you're nationally listed.
Must be nationally listed then.
Which will make sense, but it's random as fuck them going all the way up there. And and not being like near me, for example. Not that I go to Speed Graphin anyway, but
yeah, a few people have had them in there. Bottles, a lot of bottles still exist. Single hop Belmer at the Anchor in Brum.
In where?
Brum.
Which Anchor?
Bradford Street.
A shut.
Might be a historical check-in then.
That's been shut for ages. Well, that's been shut for probably about 2-3 months.
That's my biggest. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, sorry. Historical check-in 2013. It's further down. I have to go and detailed check-in to see it.
Local knowledge. I don't live there, but I know that pub's shut.
There we go. In June at Twyford Beer Festival, they had Ascot's Anastasia Vanilla Stout.
Nice.
There's quite a few people tag that, so that's not a historical check-in.
Ooh.
And Gold Cup as well at the same festival.
I think Gold Cup's been brewed recently as well.
Yeah. There we go. Windsor and Eaton mainly trad beers. Do make a few specials that they serve in the tap room. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think Windsor and Eaton. I'm pretty sure they're next. I'm pretty sure that Windsor and Eaton have got a tap room next door to, like, or very close to Indie Rabble and Two Flints.
Yeah, that they're part of that. What's becoming the sort of Windsor beer mile.
Yeah,
I've seen that. Bloody Ascot Brewing can front runner a dry hopped pale ale with Amarillo and Mosaic.
But that'd be nice.
Can?
Well, hello. I also can.
Oh, soon.
Soon, very, very soon. None of my ales. It's a funny one. It's a funny one for me because, like, I was told you need fair because you're going to move, like, we were never going to move Farmers. We weren't going to move Gold. We're going to keep Gold and Farmers in bottles. We're going to keep Red Ram. Well, in fact, we were going to change Red Ram to cans. It was going to be Gold, Farmers, Honeybee, and the fucking 0.8 were going to stay in bottles. And then in terms of cans, it was going to be Bellapour, some new the new lager, some new IPA that we were doing. It's I can't remember what the other one was now. Maybe 5 and 6 or something like that. And they were going to be put in. And then and I said, okay, cool. So we need to kind of plan for this. We need to get the cans printed, to get the, because you want to go for a printed design, hand printed design. We need to get everything sorted, and then we can put it up to the packaging team, and then they can get it going for us. Oh no! Now we want, and this was halfway through everything. Oh, we want everything to be done only into bottles. Keep it in bottles in the current format because, weirdly, there is evidence behind this. There is, there's proof behind it. We're getting a bit of an uptake in sales because there's some form of kind of premiumization of bottles as opposed to cans. And
that sounds like camera misinformation.
No, it's actually true. I can see it in actual information and actual sales information. We're getting an uptake in sales because we're filling beers, most of our beers in bottles rather than cans. A lot of people who are of an older demographic don't want to buy, and also younger folk because where we are, they don't want to buy cans.
Yeah, you are missing a trick, I think, with Gold not doing a Gold top can and wrap of Gold.
I'll be honest. If we did that, that would completely change the taste of the beer.
Because it's not in clear bottles.
I know full well that Gold in a fucking clear bottle tastes fucking completely different. Is full of the problems that you'll get from having it in a clear bottle, and people fucking love it for that.
That's just wrong. But surely people love it on casks.
I know, I understand but that.
People love it on casks. Surely
I've lived with that information. This is information I've lived with for the past, 5, 6, 7 years of being there. People prefer gunky beer.
I don't, right. It's your main seller in cask, correct?
No, not anymore.
Oh, really? That is a surprising turn of events.
It used to be 4-1.
Which is that's a big swing.
It used to be 4-1. It's still high. We're still kind of keeping the same numbers, but Farmers is now nigh on the same.
Ignore whatever marketing people say. Bitters are coming back.
It's what is coming is what is being drunk way more. People are drinking stuff out of Farmers.
Yeah, bitters. People drink. I honestly believe that people are drinking more bitters, and it annoys me every time I see a bitter label as an amber ale. I'm just like, whoever that marketing person is, they need to be kicked up the arse.
Well, Farmer's Best is it's marketed as neither. It's just like it is what it is. It's Farmer's Best.
Yeah, but if you hear best, you see best bitter. That is it.
Yeah, but it's also then 3.6%.
Doesn't matter.
It's not really a best.
There's no ABV.
Best bitter. Best bitters typically are like 4% or a bit.
I had this conversation with you. ESB is your extra special. It doesn't have to be extra strong. The ABV bit is irrelevant.
But that's what an ESB is. An ESB tends to be like 4.6 or something, and then higher ABV.
But that's supposed to be like your reserve bitter, isn't it? That is your special reserve bitter.
Yeah.
Whereas your best bitter
and-
is the best bitter you do.
But also your ESB is only ever realistically brewed by London breweries or breweries with a huge market.
Haynes and an ESB for
But they're
years.
Manchester, aren't they?
Liverpool.
So, but sorry, it's Haynes. Haynes, yeah. So
Yeah, they're an ESB.
yeah, but that's a bigger city. That's a bigger
Yeah.
city. That's what I'm saying. It's a bigger city, so they're going to have a larger kind of amount of people to be drinking those sort of beers.
It was randomly in a blue label on a bottle. Haynes never did cans; they always did 500ml jobbies.
Who's the big kind of trad brewery in Manchester that's not the big ones that we know, not like
JW Lee's, Holt's,
not them, the other one.
Whitworth.
No, like they've got a few cask pubs in town.
Haynes is one. You didn't mention that before, but they're not big.
Yeah.
They're very small.
No, I think it's Haynes. I'm thinking of. I think it is. They're one of the bigger ones.
They're not tiny Haynes.
Oh, I don't know what it is. They've got a shit ton of pubs.
Give me a sec.
They've got a shit ton.
Battery.
No, okay.
No. Has that worked? That worked.
Mm-hmm.
No. Not Can you hear me?
Yep.
It's coming through. Headset. It warned me before it had 15%, and then it just went off.
No. And then it'll probably die in about 2 minutes.
You know what? I've swapped headphones, so that's been on charge. So I've gone from 15 to 100%.
Okay. Yeah, it might well be Haynes I'm talking about.
JW Lee's and Holt's are massive in comparison to Haynes.
Oh no, they are. It's one of the
Haynes has got the Mare. The Mare is a Haynes pub. The Grey Mare. I'm trying to think of the other one.
You weren't there when
Hides, not Haynes.
Hides. That's it.
Hides.
Yeah.
The Grey Mare is they're Salford based. There we go.
Yeah. That's
Grey Horse Inn, not the Grey Mare. Grey Horse Inn is one of theirs.
It was time that me, Rob, and Peter went when you couldn't come, and for obvious reasons. But yeah, it was that time that we went.
It was at a wedding. I think that's why I didn't go. I think it was a wedding the same day.
Yeah.
Because you were like, "Oh, how many weddings are you going to this year?" I was like, "Everyone's getting married."
Ooh, wedding. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was there, and luscious bitter ales, but that's what they were kind of known for.
Bloody hell, they've done a Stingo recently.
Yeah. I think we had the way I was kind of looking at Manchester as being a place I could maybe make a day trip up to in December.
It's not really a Stingo. It's an ESB at 6%.
That's a Stingo. Or what they say in Inglourious Basterds, that's a bingo.
It says best bitter on Untapped.
That's a Stingo.
Yeah, Manchester's easy for me. As long as the dates are fine, it's easy for me to get to. Day drinking preferably overnight, because as soon as you get to sort of 8-9 o'clock, Northern Rail tends to shit itself.
Yeah, no, I'd be probably looking at getting the train back around about 8 o'clock sort of thing. So,
and just because sometimes I can get Transparent Iron, but there is more Northern Rail services. usually if they're running and not a rail replacement.
Yeah, it involves. I've got to get it involves speaking to parents, driving up to Brum on a Friday night, having the Saturday off work, off like checks and that sort of thing, and then heading up the Saturday morning. If I can get a train from if I can get it from Lichfield, it's really easy.
Yeah.
And that thing, if I get it from Lichfield, Trent Valley or something, it's really easy, but it can be more expensive.
Is it easy to get the train from Lichfield to Wolves than it is to get to New Street?
I don't think, because I think it goes Lichfield, Trent Valley, goes to Crewe.
Goes to where, sorry?
Crewe. It goes like Lichfield, Trent Valley, Rugeley, Trent Valley. I think it goes up to Crewe.
Crewe.
Yeah.
That's quite easy. Once you get to Crewe, it's straight shot to Manchester.
Yeah, it's just, I think from memory, the problem is with the train, because it's like a London train, like London direct, it ends up being really expensive.
I honestly think if you split it and did Trent Valley to Crewe and then Crewe to Manchester, I think it'd probably work out fine.
I've done it. I've done it once or twice before, and it's been okay. But it's always a solid £30 or £40 more than going into Birmingham back out.
No, what I mean is if you go through like Train Pal or something like that and book it that way and book Trent Valley to Crewe and Crewe to Manchester as separate tickets, I don't think it'd be that bad.
What I could probably do is do the bollocks that I normally do when I'm trying to get a train into Brum or something, and book it from some random station, not the station I get on at, but book it from some random station on the line further in. Because it was crazy. I found it out recently. Is if I want to go into Birmingham, for example, a return trip to Birmingham, if I book it from further out, it ends up being cheaper.
Doesn't work in Liverpool because as soon as it's Merseyrail station, they add a fiver on.
Yeah.
So it's always cheaper for me to book from Lime Street and then just get my standard Merseyrail day saver. So
if I'm normally, I tend to use either Blake Street or Four Oaks. Four Oaks is really good because there's more trains than Four Oaks. Blake Street I can walk to. I mean, Four Oaks I can walk to at a real push. It's like 2 mile walk, but Blake Street is about a mile and a bit. So, and it's literally a straight road, but it's just uphill. Craig's done that walk. He enjoyed it. But yeah, if I'm going into town back out, it was going to be like something like £6.80 for a return from Blake Street. If you book it for Four Oaks, it was coming in at like £7.50. But that's further down the line, closer to Birmingham. If you book it another 2 stops in, naturally, as you'd expect, it goes cheaper again. So it's like, it makes more sense for me to book to get the train further away. If you go towards like Lichfield, weirdly it's even cheaper again. It's stupid. Stupid the way they're just trying to rip you off, really.
So it just makes sense because obviously Train Pal will always charge me a £5 extra. I know it's £4.80 is always Merseyrail trains is £4.80. The only time it's ever more expensive is when it's you get what they call a save away, which is train, bus, ferry, which is now I think £5.60, £5.80, might be more.
Does that include the ferry to Isle of Man?
No, you only the Mersey ferry. But it used to come. I remember it as a kid. It was always a straight fiver. The same way, always a fiver. It used to come on looked almost like a scratch card. So basically, you had a little film, and you'd lift the film and scratch which day it was. So it'd have the days of the week on, and you have to scratch which day it was. You can only scratch one day. If you scratch 2 days, it was invalid. It said that on the thing. So you scratch,
I
you
remember
scratch one.
the whole week. You used to be able to get a whole week on a train card.
Yeah, no, this was they did this so that people couldn't use them over and over again.
Mhm.
So you scratch one day, and that was the day you had to use, and you had to put the film back on. If the film was off, also invalid. So that on the thing, I had to be able to film down, and it could only be scratched for one day of the week. And that, but it was massive. It was literally like a postcard size. People would carry them around like that. Just Safeway that covers you for any bus, any train, any ferry within Merseyside.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Think about that sort of thing. Like, even like you used to be able to get a monthly travel card as well, and it would cost a bit of money. It was like 30 or 40 quid. And then you could get it, train wherever across the network. It wasn't just like your destination, anywhere across the network. And that then, it was all London, West Midlands, or whatever it was. It wasn't Centro, it was past the time of Centro. Centro, I think, went in like 2004, 2005, and then London, West Midlands took over. Or London Midlands, I think they called it. And
it's because now they have true trains. So Liverpool for Birmingham and London, it's not, as long as it's not what's space that replaced Virgin. If it's not them from Liverpool to London or Birmingham, it's always West Midlands, London, Northwestern. But they're the same. I'm aware that they're the same company, and often the trains, if it's a West Midland service, it will be a London Northwestern train, and vice versa. I think it's just whatever train they've got available. Because when I went to Coventry, the train was the London Northwestern, but it was only going as far as Birmingham.
Yeah.
And then when I changed to Birmingham, it was a London Northwestern, and it was actually a London Northwestern train.
Yeah. Well, the one we're on from Col to Brum, that's kind of like the ones I would normally get nowadays, because they modernise all the trains like about a year and a half ago. Because all our trains before were fucking electric shite, like 3 cars and another 3 cars, and they hadn't updated them since the early 90s. And I remember when they were first kind of introduced, because when I was very, very young, my old train line didn't exist. It was all like it was no electric on it, and it was diesel trains, and they didn't really run. And then my mum, as a result, we would drive into town and then drive back out, sort of thing, if she wasn't going to Birmingham. And then all of a sudden, trains came around, and then we would, get the electric jugga train, as it was. That we go, it was comparable to the fucking trams I've been on today.
Northern Rail, as you experienced when we did the Preston to Blackburn train, are still diesel and still shit.
That's that train. How shit that train was. A million times better than the fucking trains and trams you get out here. Yeah.
Okay. Better or worse than the steam train in the Alaman that absolutely beat us up.
I think the steam train is antiquated.
It was very aggressive. It was an aggressive mode of transport.
Yeah, it was. No suspension. I think, let's put it this way, I don't think there's much between them. I don't think there's much between them.
And considering that steam train, I'm pretty sure it's from the 1950s.
That steam train, I think the carriages are from the fucking 1920s.
Maybe. Just a quick shout out. Mr. Wilson says the man in Hogsback shop also mentioned more interesting bottles. Jimmy C says hello, and then Mr. Wilson said night all. Enjoy the rest of your trip, Harry.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson. Very kind of you. We've got one more.
We've got Paul saying cheers, cuties. of the man, and he said, "Harry, did we share a trade beer?" I thought we did.
We did we had a train beer. I can't remember what it was, but we had one on the way up to Manchester. I'll never forget what the glassware choice was. We both drank out of fucking Tekus on the train.
Oh, that's right.
Actual
Dangerous.
real Tekus as well.
Some of us plan in advance and have polycarbonate stepless
We
jobbies
didn't.
now.
It was a different time. It was a different world. Right, I'm going to go and rinse the glass out. And then I think I'm going to have American Red.
Oh, very nice. Oh, hang on.
So it's a bottle of water there, sorry. Ravensgrad Red Ale from Ravensgrad Brewery.
Yeah, I've seen them. I've got it.
You got it? It says Red Ale, 4.8%, non-pasteurized, I don't know. You'll read it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to translate it, but yeah, I've got it.
Best before 21st of July 26, lot number 982107. 500 ml calories.
It's fairly new.
Yeah. There weren't many check-ins to any of these. I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to rinse the glass out.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, there you go. Bosnian. No, it's not Bosnian. It's. But it's really struggling to identify Serbian. Before it was Croatian, and now it's saying it's Bosnian. Both of those are wrong. And when I select Serbian, it actually gives a better translation.
You've got to remember that Serbia is all of those countries.
Yeah. It says the first Sombol craft beer intended for beer lovers who meet the first time with craft beer. Oh, I remember
Sombor, I think, is where it's made. I think Sombor is the place.
So it's the first craft beer from Sombor, intended for people who meet craft beer for the first time. That's cute. It is characterized by a treasure of caramel sheet fried malt. Okay. A whole sheet of caramel malt, I suppose, that gives a darker red color at the same time, moderate bitterness, and a lighter body.
That's a red ale.
That is a red ale. Hang on. Let me stop sharing, and then I can maximize the jobby.
Alien red.
Oh no! I pressed the wrong button.
He's a red. That's a red ale.
Yeah.
Got a nice
American amber.
Oh, that smells. That smells.
Yeah.
Like
sounds like a malt boy.
Yeah, but compared to the red IPA that I had both today and yesterday, that I said it doesn't smell like it's a natural red. This is
It's not the right one either.
Malty, fruity. Let's give it a bit more.
Is it a 500 ml can as well?
Yep.
Proper measures for a proper country.
Yep, that's the Soviet Union for you, or Yugoslavia.
I was going to say, yeah, former Yugoslavia, isn't it?
Former Yugoslavia. A real place, bombed by a country. I can't. You know what the thing is? Those bombed buildings and the fact they're right next door to government headquarters, it's just propaganda. It's just
You're right.
propaganda. Well, it's you don't have to pay for it. America
Yeah.
has literally bombed you.
But they
Because
haven't, though.
well, it was America bombed them in the 90s because
Oh, in the 90s. Yeah, I think you meant recently.
no, America bombed here in the 1990s because they did something, and it
Yeah.
was frowned upon by the by people of the time. It would still be highly frowned upon now.
I believe it was ethnic cleansing.
Bad things happened on all sides, and that's the thing. Bad things happened on all sides. One party got bombed the fucking living shit out of. But I think the more concerning thing within that was that no one was informed about it ahead of it happening, and it
I
wasn't
think
just
that's not a thing that you used to do with war. They didn't
no, but
let
it
them know
happens
in
now.
advance.
It
Yeah.
happens now in like Israel. They go and tell the Gazans, yeah, we're bombing this building. Move out of this building. We'll bomb it. Okay.
But as proven in Israel, they actually do lie and say we're going to bomb this place and then bomb somewhere else.
Very true. Just like the Americans. You know, swings and roundabouts, my lad.
And then they say, "Oh, sorry, it was a miscommunication." Okay.
Okay. Bits are quite nice. Bit robust, sure.
Okay. West Coast red ale, would you say?
Definitely. West Coast, I'd
Yeah.
almost push towards West Coast American red IPA.
On Untapped. It's down as an American red.
Yeah, it's definitely an American red, but I'll push towards like a red IPA sort of thing.
It's a bit low ABV for an American for a red IPA.
But the way it's kind of built and the character of it and the low, it is definitely malty.
Yeah.
But the low kind of like malt to high ABV taste is there. It's intense. It's not intense, but it tastes strong, is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna remove that because there's no more comments. We've only got 4 people watching. I think at one point we had 9. I was actually quite surprised.
People need to learn more about Belgrade and bombing and the Americans.
Well, I was gonna say, look, 9 is very high for my channel. I can't see how many on yours, but when the comments come through, they come through with a chain to show that it's a linked comment. So I can see before.
Do I need to have like another power cut?
I can see before Jimmy was on your channel. Someone else earlier. Vanessa was your channel.
I have like a shit ton of people the other night.
Brett was your channel. Who else? There was another one as well. None of those are the ones I was thinking of.
When I was live the other night, when it was just me.
Terry was your channel as well.
When I was live the other night, it was just me, and it was the night before I went away.
I could not see that stream. I was gonna listen to it whilst I was going to sleep, and it didn't come up at all.
I don't know what was going on, but I had like 17 people on it very briefly. I was like, none of them as well. Some were commenting. I was like, I don't know who the fuck these people are. They're like random, complete randoms. Which is weird to see.
Oh, there you go. Disco saying it's just me lagging 4 separate times. Top fan. Disco's actually my channel as well, which is surprising. I would have said it would have been yours if I had to put money on it. Paul was also my channel as well. Again, I would have put money on it being yours.
No, your channel is clearly more degenerate than mine.
Mine's only 4, but I can't see the numbers on yours. StreamYard doesn't show that. And I tried to get on YouTube before, and it threatened to crash the laptop, so I decided not to do that.
No, I don't know. I don't put anything out on my channel nowadays, so
Apart from the other day, you had a video the other day.
Yeah, once in a while. I think as soon as I get back home as well, I've got a couple of beers to do. The Metropolis one and the Rattlesnake, they went
I've
out.
got that. I've got Metropolis in the fridge.
Really good. Well, I
Yeah.
think for me it was really good because I haven't had that sort of craft for a bit.
I've got a couple of them. I got hop custard, Metropolis, fruit sidecar, which I've had before, but it's always been amazing.
Yeah, I've got that as well. James got that for me.
I'm trying to think. There's another one. I can't think what it is.
Is it Gus or anything like that?
It's what? Sorry.
Is it any of the Gus beers?
No.
I don't know Gus.
No.
I've got one of them.
Got a few tracks. I got the two Daya track collabs and the Azvex track. It's brewed at that track, but it's the Azvex. It's Locomotion. Probably more there. What I got? A couple of Rivies. Got the Rivy Messerum, the Canadian brewery collaboration. And I got the farm trip, this year's farm trip, which we didn't go to, but I wanted to try the beer. Which I think Verdant's on that collab. There's a lot of people on that collab. But also as well, I got another Rivington, which I'm not going to say what it is because it's going to feature on Rob's channel. It is Find the Rivington, The Revenge, Part 2. So last year, might be 2 years ago now, Rob did a thing, it's Find the Rivington. He had 3 beers, and they were all double IPAs, and he had to find the Rivington, and he successfully did it. This year, he's got 4, and he will not win. He will lose this year. I have ensured that he will not win. I'm not cheated.
There's more 500ml cans out there. But there's also,
for the style I've gone for, there wasn't many.
I don't know whether you've done this, but there's also 500ml cans that aren't 500ml beers.
I'm not going to say they are all the correct size. There is a couple of things that may go in my favour for him not picking them.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say because I want it to be
super lagers.
It's what, sorry?
They're all super lagers.
I have warned him that I would recommend he does it when Becky is there, just for volume purposes, especially with it being full.
Yeah, that means barley wines. That does.
If you can find a Rivington 500ml can barley wine, I would be happy to hear which ones you think they are.
They would do it. They probably haven't, but they would.
Have a look. You can find a barley wine in a 500ml can from Rivington.
Oh, not from Rivington. I'm just saying there would be one that exists.
That's the challenge of the challenge is you've got to find the Rivington, so there is a Rivington in there.
So what you're saying is there might be a 500ml.
There's at least one Rivington in there.
Well, it could be a barley wine or an imperial stout. I definitely know there's a Rivington imperial stout.
Could be.
I know there is one. It could be that. It could also just be a table beer.
Could be. Could be that I made friends with someone at Rivington when we went a couple of years ago and asked specifically at the time when The Evil Dead comes out, can you give me a heads up about the cans? And it could be that this year I've got them a week ahead of everyone else. And Rob will have them in a week and technically he'll review them at the same time they come out.
It could be that.
That could be a possibility.
It could be that. It could be that.
And then I took time to drive out and pick them up. That could be a possibility.
It could be that. It could be that. Hopefully, Rob's not watching, but it could be that.
Could be, or this could be a complete misdirect.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It could be a dragon tooth.
Could be that I specifically have said that in case he does watch this on your channel, not mine. And it throws him for a loop.
Rob watching my channel. Fucking hell.
More than mine, more likely.
Stranger things have happened.
There you go. Oh, there you go. Disco. I was on Harry's last night. YouTube showed me MerseyBeers channel live tonight, so let's call it equal. All right. Yours did not appear at all, and I couldn't. It was no playback this morning.
What, on my thing from last night?
Yeah, but 6:30 this morning, or 6:35 this morning. There wasn't it. No.
It did show up this morning as like still trying to upload something, and I was like, well, I fucking I don't know what.
It showed the other one from when you were at home, the live stream that just came. That was the last thing that came up.
It's because I haven't been doing like StreamYard. I've been just doing it straight onto YouTube.
I think it's terrible.
Yeah, but
Raggy's convinced that that's better.
What, YouTube is better?
Yeah.
It's not. I think like ease of use.
No, I've had that conversation with Raggy, and I was like, it's not because of X, Y, and Z. And Raggy went, it's just easier for me to use. And I was like, yeah, but it doesn't show very well.
It's easier to use for sure. Like this, for example, I keep having to fucking refresh the screen every 2 minutes so it doesn't turn off.
That's the settings on your phone. I've not had to do that.
Yeah, maybe. But I think you change settings on my phone as well.
Mine's up here and I haven't touched it. It's actually charging.
But I can't see comments. I can't see anything like that at all.
Well, the last one was that one I put up before. I'm keeping up with the comments.
Yeah. I don't know if I would plug it in. I'll just
Yeah, I think it's a battery. It sounds like a battery thing for your phone.
Yeah, let's plug it in.
It seems like a good idea.
I mean, it is on 20%, so charging now. So we'll see if it does it.
Well, since I started, and I was on 7% when we started 2 hours and 20 minutes ago, I'm now on 51. It's not charging quickly.
Yeah, using a lot of battery though. Goodness.
That's the point. Yeah.
I'm on this is a fast charger I bought in Estonia. It's a fast charger.
This is supposed to be fast charge.
Yeah, this is a fast charger on a Euro thing.
Adapter. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like it's a Euro socket.
Do you want to speak about Isle of Man, or do you want to leave that for another time?
No, can do. Go for it.
We talked about it today. Well, I was on big lunch. Yeah, the thing is, it's just going to be me and you. I think by the sounds of it, Craig is saying that it's going to be too expensive, which I don't think it's going to be that expensive. Having a look at the costs, if we look now, I think we'll save ourselves a lot of money. Like, we're going to be paying less than 50 quid a night on accommodation, which I think is pretty good. I think return is going to be under £100, which is, again, is quite good.
Yeah. Ultimately, the beers there are dirt cheap.
Yeah, it's cheaper than the UK, as we found out before.
Yeah.
It's you're on, I would say, just above Wetherspoon's gas level price. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. I remember everything was typically around about £3 a pint, sort of thing. £3.50.
Yeah, £3.50. Yeah, I'm expecting with costs going up, it's probably going to be somewhere between £3.20 and £3.80 now, maybe 2 years on.
Yeah.
But still, I think it's going to be under £4 a pint maximum.
Yeah. And that's drinking local stuff as well. You know, we're not pissing
Yeah.
around drinking fucking foreign beer because you don't get that.
No, we found in the craft pub that they did have some mainland beer, and that was more expensive, especially the Vault City was
And the Sinister
comparable to the UK.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother with it. Like I seem to remember Odin's in the Trafalgar was around about like 360 to 420 a pint.
But that was the big boy though. Was that the 5.6? 5.8?
Yeah, we were drinking. We worked our way from a mild, like an IPA, a pale ale.
The mild was dirt cheap. You know, the mild was like $2.30 a pint. It was dirt cheap.
May well be, yeah.
And it was low ABV.
And I think on the western side, when we're in Peel, wasn't it? In Peel, that was like when we're in that pizza place. That was one of the most expensive places. I think I paid like $4.70 for a pint.
Yeah, I was in a plastic glass, which annoyed me.
Plastic, yeah. And the beer quality wasn't great, and I don't know. I enjoyed it because it was, it was like. But I think the place we went to before,
the pizza was excellent. It couldn't really.
Was good. The pizza was really good, and we needed it as well. So
yeah.
But I really look forward to doing.
Where we played darts, that was cheap as well.
That was cheap. That was a what's the brewery?
Cocles,
yeah. That was one of their pubs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The
Blackburn pub as well, which is not called Blackburn, but had Blackburn Rovers stuff everywhere.
Yeah, the Rovers return.
Was it the Rovers? It was the Rovers return. That was not an open seal one. That was a Bushies pub because we had the Bushies Fairy, which is the West Coast jobby. It was 7%, 6.5%.
Yeah, so I think I preferred like the Bushies. I preferred the Bush. What is it again? I preferred the Bushies, like dark beers.
Yeah, you love the stout.
So the Bushies darker beers were good. I preferred the Oakles lighter beers. It was that sort of thing.
They do better at the bitters, I think.
Yeah. I think that the Oakles kind of. I remember. I'll never forget the Queen's Arms. The Queen's Hotel or wherever it was, the Queen's Arms. After dropping our bags off, in Douglas, we dropped our bags off at the hotel, walking down the boulevard to basically wanting to get the electric tram, and we're stopping in this pub for a swift pint.
And a game of darts.
There's
lots of darts in that.
That's what you want.
I bought new darts. Really?
Nice. Mine are in the back of my car, so.
After losing the Welsh trip and stairs.
But all of them. So yeah, I think I've got a shit ton of flights somewhere. If you want to have my flights.
My stair flights, I was in my other thing at home. So I had my good flights are lost, but I've got spares. I got flights that came with the darts.
Are you still using like plastics as well, tungsten choppers?
So I had brass and tungsten, and now I've just got tungsten. But depending on the weight, if I don't like the weight, I'll get some brass ones. So I like heavy. I'm weird. I like heavy darts.
Yeah, I used to be the same way. I think mine are kind of medium weight. I can't remember what mine are.
I originally had a light tungsten and a heavy brass, and I've got light tungsten again, but I'm feeling that I'll probably end up getting heavy brass because I like to drop them in. I like to do an arch and drop them in.
Yeah. No, I get it. No, I'm looking forward to Ireland, man. Really am.
Yeah.
Like I say, I've got a couple of fun trips early next year. So I've got firstly Hungary in not long away. Hungary.
Fresh pork when you get out there.
Definitely some fresh pork.
Very fresh.
Very fresh.
Some might say too fresh.
I don't know. I texted or messaged him today. I was sat in that bar. I was like, oh, I'm on some mad scientist beer, and he goes, fucking hell, mate, 10.5%. I'm like, yeah. And I said, thankfully, it's only a 5-minute walk downhill to the hotel. And he goes, where are you? I'm like, Belgrade. He goes, yeah. I was like, last time he was here, he was shooting at buildings. Because
but it was fine. He was wearing a
blue
NATO
beret back
badge.
then. He was wearing a blue beret. It was okay.
A blue beret and NATO badge. Fine.
Technically, he was one of the baddies. If you're from
in Serbian terms, yeah. And Russian terms, but in terms of everyone else, no, he was fine.
People's are bad.
But I'd like to add fuel to the fire that James Blunt was also on his side. So he was a captain. He was the captain in the tank unit. He was the knobhead. He was the knobhead that had the guitar on the side of the tank. So there's a lot of in the bad column there.
James Blunt and Tibor baddies.
He had the guitar on the side of the tank. I don't make the rules.
Oh god, that's concerning.
And he was a captain as well, so he would have outranked Tibor, which is even worse.
Well, Tibor was parachute regiment for a start.
Yeah, but he's not going to be above a sergeant, is he, Tibor?
No, he's not. Not then. Tibor, did you get put by James Blunt? Never know.
Direct order. That's the only way that's happening.
You will bump him.
Paul says he's got a open fermentation mild. Sounds like something that
sounds like a disease.
Mills have done. It's care conditioning now, and he said that drinking on the Isle of Man is on his to-do list. It's good.
I loved it. It's like, and I'll keep saying this. Isle of Man is basically like the UK 30 or 40 years ago. It's
80s, yeah.
It's not 90s. It's probably 80s. No,
I wasn't drinking in the 80s or the 90s. I drank in the early 2000s.
I'm speaking to my dad, and my dad was ashore at that sort of time, and my uncles and stuff. I've spoken to them about it. They said it sounds brilliant, sounds amazing, sounds what they kind of were used to when they grew up.
Yeah,
and also the prices are, they're not the 80s prices, but they are pretty cheap.
Yeah,
and yeah, the whole scene is really nice. They're really welcoming and friendly.
Yeah,
It's
what camera think they are. It's what I would say.
Yeah.
It's not what they are. It's what they think they are.
Of Sodor, as it is in
Thomas
Pankis.
Which is based off that steam train we went to. Supposedly, Thomas.
The whole island is based off
a bit more aggressive. Yeah. that steam train was definitely more aggressive than Thomas's Tank Engine.
Oh, yeah. Person pulls into the station, 5 less people than he departed with.
He severely beat his passengers until they arrived at their destination. They were battered and bruised, and he didn't give a shit.
What a bastard.
He laughed at the electric tram. Nonce, he called him.
You'll never fucking take my steam away from me.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you! I've got electricity. I've got fucking steam, mate.
I did enjoy what they call the toast rack because it does look like that.
I do, yeah. God.
Uh,
Oh,
I do,
the Isle of Man,
I
what
do,
a place.
yeah, I do hope we do more buses. I think we missed out on the bus. There's some places you can't get to without getting a bus.
Yeah.
I think it's called Ginger Hall was one of the ones on my list.
Mm.
That is very much inland. It's very much a bus route only. Bus stops right outside, which is not terrible.
Is that because it's like a TT place normally?
Yeah,
Or,
I think it is. But as we've seen before, the toast rack only covers one side of the island from north to south, and the steam train is round the outside. So,
well,
anything,
steam train's only like the Douglas to southwest, isn't it? And then the toast rack
goes
goes
well,
north.
no, because the steam train goes north as well on the outside of the island, which
Right.
was where we went to. Oh, where did we go? You said before where the Trafalgar was. Peel, which is the toast rack.
I think that's
But you can get
Ramsey, isn't it?
Ramsey. Yeah, sorry, Ramsey was the steam train, whereas
I didn't know.
Peel,
I didn't know it went all the way up there.
yeah, but it only covers the coast, so you only go as far as Port Erin is literally the end of the south. That is the terminus. And then it goes up north there as well, and then the toast rack sort of covers the middle bit.
We need to do Port Erin properly. That's like definitely
it is, but that is something you have to sort of do a day of because it's the opposite direction to everything else. It's the end of the line, and the trains stop early because the steam trains.
Has to be on a Saturday as well, doesn't it? Because if we don't do it on a Saturday, we won't get to Carew.
I think Carews open Friday nights now as well, so that's a possibility. If we get there early on Friday, we do the other pubs in Port Erin and finish in Carew. And then get the last train back or get a taxi. I don't think taxi is too bad.
I'll never forget that conversation in the where was it, the Mitre Hotel in
which is a brilliant. It's a weird venue, but it's brilliant.
Yeah, she and I remember you going up to the bar saying, "How much do you reckon the taxi is going to cost? Is it going to be expensive?" And she goes, "Oh yeah, it'll be real pricey. It'll be like £8 or £9." Like thinking, I was like, "Yeah, fucking shit ton of money."
Yeah, I was expecting like 20 quid.
No, it's been like 20 quid, and 20 quid for me would have been like I wouldn't mind paying that because it's considering the distance you're crossing.
Yeah,
it's a huge distance. I was like, yeah, but to go that far, 25, 30 quid, would be the normal what you pay. And then if she was going to say 20, I'm like, we can get a pass. 8 quid. No, of course we do. Of course we do.
Yeah, it's just some guy in a white full Mondeo that'll literally put his foot down.
Well, yeah, there's no speed limit on the island, is there? There's no speed limit. That's why I'm naming it.
No, there is a speed limit. They suspend it for the TT, but it's there is a speed limit. But a lot of places are national speed limits, so it's 60.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you'll see that a lot. We saw that a lot when we were out there. The national speed limit sign.
It's like where I live. There's no and this. I did a speed awareness course recently.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. And
Was that a choice?
It was out of choice. Yeah, it was out of choice because I was being very speedy, and they offered it. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And otherwise, there's going to be points. And they go, oh well. I said, in like, and I was basically doing the course in a Welsh company, a Welsh police, and I said, well, in my county, we don't have a speed. We do have speed limits, but we don't have like cameras at all?" And she was like, "What do you mean cameras?" And I said, "We don't have any speed cameras at all." And then there was a Welsh guy on there. He was like, "Oh yeah, the Welsh. Oh, they don't have speed cameras. They don't. No, they don't. No." And I was like, we don't have speed cameras at all. And she was like, "What do you mean?" So, yeah, we don't have fixed speed cameras. We have like mobile ones, and
Yeah,
that's
the
what got
radar.
me. And it was a mobile one going down this fucking track. And I thought, what an absolute fucking cunt as well. The only reason why he's down here is literally just to make some fucking money so that for the local council.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
it's people
Well,
going to work.
it's not the council. It's police.
Yeah,
Police
police.
get the money.
It's people going to work. They're not fucking. This. It was a random fucking little track that
Yeah.
you'll get maybe about 20, 30 cars per hour sort of thing down there. And because there's never any fucking cameras, I just fucking nailed it down there. Like you would do every single day. No problems. There's no accidents. There's no traffic. There's no problems any of the time. One time I go down there and I'm doing 39 I've got caught at in a 30.
Yeah.
It's a 30. It shouldn't be a fucking 30 because
Sorry, you got a 39 and a 30. I
yeah,
had to do speed awareness scores doing 34 and a 30.
I know. That's the thing. Like when as soon as I
fixed
saw the
camera.
guy, I thought, no, I'm fucked. And that's why I
was
didn't bother slowing down. Because I reckon when I started I was doing about 45, 50.
That was a fixed camera, and it wasn't a box one. It was the one on the high bit, supposedly for traffic traffic. It's for the lights. The lights were green or orange. It was on the actual photo, but auto does speed, but nowhere does it say that. So I got done doing a 34 through a 30, trying to beat a red light. It was literally as it was like going green, orange. I went through, and then I had to do the traffic awareness one as well, because I got caught going through a red light by an unmarked BMW police car that was. I know it was two cars behind me. So it wasn't even the car behind me. He was the one behind that.
Just brake checked all of them. They'd done them all.
Should have what? What's the name check? What did you say? Sorry.
Brake checked them. Just
Yeah,
slam your hand in. Speed up.
I went through a light, and
then
I went through a light, and he put his lights and his siren on.
Wow, what a twat!
I know. After then, I pulled over into a lay-by.
Should have gone into a lay-by and said, "Sorry, officer, can we go into an enclosed environment?"
No, he did the whole thing.
Then revved your engine and then just killed him with carbon monoxide.
Well, no, he did the whole American thing. It was like turn your engine off and put your hands on the steering wheel. No, I didn't have to get out of the car, thankfully.
Not that. Okay.
So it's just turn your
put your hands on the back, spread your cheeks.
No, I had to do 10 to 2 on the steering wheel, and he was like, I was nervous. I've never been stopped by the police ever. He was like, it's gonna, but unmarked BMW. He wasn't unmarked. He was in uniform.
Yeah, no, there'll be a uniform in an unmarked car.
Yeah, unmarked black BMW. Black BMW with tinted windows as well.
Yeah, so sorry, officer, your tint looks illegal. You don't have to spread my cheeks less.
So yeah, no, he was just like, he wrote me a ticket. He was like, he goes, it'll be down to whoever issues the letter to whether you get a traffic awareness.
Were you in the in your current car?
Yes.
Yeah, they must have seen it and thought, "Oh, he's a fucking little dickhead trying to, fucking we're gonna fucking, bomb it past."
Yeah, and stupid as well, because right by your favourite police station as well.
Yeah, it's a great place out.
Yeah,
my sat nav loves taking me on a detour around that police station.
It was the lights by the gym, right by there.
Yeah.
And it was going orange and then red, and it went through on red.
I look forward to having fun there.
Really annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, I know exactly where you are.
Yeah,
shit.
but I was going the other way. I wasn't coming towards. I was going away.
Mm.
Irritating. Very irritating. We got some more comments. Let's have a look. So obviously, Disco saying about the Alaman is only keg only. Don't serve cask. I think that's an import thing. I think it's because Wetherspoons don't want to pay the import tax, because there is import tax when you come into.
About the spoon.
Yeah.
Well, there's also the worst spoons in the world that I've recently been to.
That didn't have cask.
Didn't have cask at all. Terminal 4, Heathrow. Horrific. It was
We'll find out.
It felt more like eating it like a. Do you remember Apres years ago?
No.
Oh, so it felt completely sterile, like a giraffe sort of thing, like a giraffe or like one of those.
Giraffe, Manchester. Well, I've been to two. I've been to the one in Manchester Airport, and the one in Manchester City Centre.
So imagine that, completely sterile and devoid of atmosphere and devoid of character. But then is
cold breakfast as well. I got in there. Yeah, a cold egg. Who gives you a cold?
The burger I had, it arrived and stuff, and I start on the burger. Start with the chips first. Chips, really good portion of chips. To be honest with that, real good portion of chips. Pint of Guinness, I thought was going to be pretty thick, but a pint of Guinness I had was actually quite good. And then I kind of got a bit taken aback by the fact that there was more and more beer occurring, and more happening, and more being sent to my table. I was like, well, I know someone's got my table number. I don't mind it.
It was here.
And then I was kind of midway through the burger, and the girl goes, "Oh, sorry, sir, we've got another order for another two pints of beer." They could see my table was swamped at this point. I had like one, which was.
I never got the money back. I never got the money back from that as well. They kept the money.
You should try and claim it back because say that we heard the kitchen, because I didn't hear the kitchen say reject any orders for table 27 or 127 or whatever it was. And I was like, oh, okay, well, because I knew I had 30 minutes until my flight. I couldn't have them at all. So I was like, oh,
you missed out on mine. Because even though it said pint of Guinness, the comments were shandy, orange top.
Yeah, but do you want to drink that? Let's be honest.
I think you would enjoy an orange Guinness.
No, if I'm at an airport that I've never been to before, I don't know where my fucking gate is. I'm trying to find my way around. Not T4. Not T4. I've never been to T4. I've only ever been T5. I've been T5 a few times. But
when we went to San Diego, we had to go.
You'd be T5. I'd be T5.
T5, yeah, I think it was T5. But it still has spoons in T5.
Yeah, they do. The spoons at T5 is huge. But the thing about T5 is T5's new, and T5 is really easy to kind of walk around. T4 is just everything. If you're not in the right place, everything's really fucking far because it's like right down the other end.
Yeah, so what happened is we flew from Manchester, we flew into T1, and then had to get the tube station to T5 to then fly out to San Diego. Well, we flew out to Washington, changed at Washington to San Diego.
Yeah. So I've only ever been like either driven down. So my first time I've ever parked at Heathrow myself was when more recently as I'm going away a bit more. I've used Luton, which is shit. Stansted, I've never enjoyed it. It's always a pain in the ass.
But Luton, you can get to the Isle of Man from Luton.
Yeah.
And Stansted.
Heathrow you can as well, but they're all quite expensive. Heathrow's like the easiest airport for me now.
Oh, I see. The Australian's on bloody Simo, but not on here when he has the link.
Just kick him off if you can.
I can't. If he was on here, I could kick him off, but not on there. Simo has control over there.
Just delete his account. Like, this is what you fucking get.
Can't, because he's on as a guest at Simo, so I can't do anything.
No, I'm just saying delete all his videos off here.
Oh, yeah, I could do that. He's over it. He's over the limit as well.
Oh, he's over the limit.
0.2 gig over the limit.
I can see that you're over the limit. Banned.
Yeah.
Banned.
I can't record anything because he's over the limit.
Well, I think that needs to be changed.
Apparently so. Let's just catch up on some comments. So Disco saying obviously about the Alamo Wetherspoons. And then Paul said he's a big Fred Dibber fan. He does love the old school steam powered systems. Simo says cheers, even though he's still live on his channel. Paul says, yeah, he saw the discounts. Absolutely shite. I don't know what you're talking about. Wetherspoons, I don't know, maybe. Yeah. Just cheers to Simo, and Simo says cheers, Paul. I'm surprised that Simo is his stream is live, but he's not on camera.
Oh, okay.
It's hilarious that he's listening to us, but he's off camera, and Craig is running the show.
I like it.
Craig is running the show wearing a Hawaiian lei around his neck.
The only thing that would top that off would be Craig wearing a fez.
He's got a hat on, but it's not a fez. It's just his usual hat. Yeah. Yeah, no. Twist is still on there. Which is it? Twist? If it's Twist, it's fine. But if it's Escobar with Twist's profile, and then they got Joey and Drew and Shadio.
That'll be fun.
It's a full panel. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think Simo's got premium.
The only thing is trying to get a fucking word in edgeways. That's the thought.
Yeah, it's gonna be heel. I'm just annoyed Sammy's over there. To be honest, I knew Craig was already over there, so
yeah,
it doesn't matter. One more beer.
Yeah, easily. I'm going to move on to the stout, I think.
Is it MP or is it regular?
Well, I don't really want to do the MP. I've got both. I don't really want to do the MP. I'll do the MP tomorrow.
How big's the stout?
500.
No. Percentage.
5.5.
All right. I think I've got a low ABV stout. I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to go to the loo very quickly, and I'll go and grab a lower ABV.
A lower ABV stout. So yeah, I've got 3 options. I've got a pastry sour that's in the thick, chilled or cooled. I'll probably have that tomorrow. And then I've got this stout, and then a imperial stout as well, which I bought today, which has been aged on the most horrific thing. If you're Adam, pretty sure it is. It says spicy peppers and tequila. So the worst thing for Adam ever. So yeah, I'll have that for you tomorrow. But I think the plan for tomorrow is I'll probably walk out of here, get some coffee somewhere, get a nice breakfast somewhere. I can get here in the hotel, but I'm not interested because it's all just fucking shit sort of thing. It's not like authentic stuff that's cooked by someone with love. So I'll probably head out somewhere, like I say. There's a place down by the port, not by the port, but by the river where I thought about getting something yesterday or today. I might head down there tomorrow to go and see what it's like down by the river, before then ultimately heading out to northeast Belgrade to go to see the Toblerone building that I want to go and see. And by the time I've probably walked out there, if I do walk out there, I'm not completely fucked because I think I am going to be knackered tomorrow. Because I am knackered now from my walk, and I have been knackered from for the past few hours because of doing that stupidly long walk. And I'm gonna be honest, I do enjoy walking. I do enjoy walking and going and traveling and seeing new places. Doing that walk today, I was thinking, it could be stretched too far, sort of thing. It fucked me, absolutely fucked me, because mainly because of the up and down. I think the most fucked I've ever been from a walk was actually in Czech, but that was because it was very flat all along the way, and then just up steps. But I still feel my legs. My legs are fucked, so it might be a slower morning tomorrow. We'll see. But I think we'll go and see the Toblerone, and then I've got to do a couple of places on the way back, and I really want to go and do this Docker brewery, which is what I showed Adam. My phone's just died. One moment, there we go, back. So I want to do Docker tomorrow. And Docker's that place that has all the session ales.
Oh yeah, the anniversary jobs.
Yeah.
I'm glad that my laptop didn't die. I've just taken it off battery charge because it hadn't been charging recently. I realised it's because a bit of plastic in the battery had stopped it from connecting properly. Lovely bit of plastic. So I took the battery out, took the plastic off, and put it back in, and it's now fully charged, 100%. It's been charging whilst we've been on.
Why are you trying to use plastic to charge things?
I didn't. It was how it was designed. So the sessionable stout I found was Aldi, and I couldn't be asked. So the options are a left-handed giant Puhala Imperial Stout at 8.4 over here, called Bastilla, which is Imperial Stout with cacao, coffee, and vanilla. And it fell out the fridge the other week, so it's now got a bit of a beating to it, so it doesn't sit exactly. Or I can go for the one I got today, which has been in the fridge since about 6 o'clock, which is a nice temperature, from Phantom, and it's a black IPA at 5.9% called Skin Crawlers.
I think that could be really nice, but I think you should have the PR.
Okay, well, Left-Hand Giant, brewed at Left-Hand Giant in collaboration with PR. Yeah, that's fine.
Because I'd like to try and find that black IPA, and I could do a duo review if I can find it.
It's just come out, 5.9, which is decent ABV.
This is almost low ABV for a black IPA.
Around the edge, isn't it? It says no. This DMP is brewed to celebrate for our 10th birthday with our friends from Puhala, supported by Ruby Hue Chocolate Makers and Round Hill Roastery. And it's a gold top.
I'm going to go and rinse the glass. Have a piss one, and I'll return with.
I think this is gonna. Oh, Paul said black IPA. I haven't opened the MP yet. Paul said black IPA though.
Well, Paul is correct.
But you're going to have the MP, so I'll open mine. It's frightening me. Oh, there's a lot of. Yeah, I knew because I dropped it the other week. It was going to be a bit stanky. It's not too bad. Not too bad. I've had to rinse that on. Oh, it's very carbonated for Imperial. Well, Imperial. Mm-hmm. Oh. Do. I'll put some music on instead of me just humming. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Let's do this one. It's this one. It's gone again. Hopefully you've gone then.
I'm back.
Which is why you were gone. So, are you doing the MP, did you say? I'll have a quick look at Tapped. Or is it not the MP?
I could do an MP, I could not do an MP.
What's that one?
So this one is not an MP. It's 5.5% though.
Okay.
From Ragnarad, the same brewery as before.
Okay, right.
Well, what's it? Sorry, I'll get it. Ravangrad. Sorry, it's written in Ravangrad.
Yeah.
It's written in Cyrillic on that can, and then on the older ones, it's written in English, or newer ones, it's written in English.
But no idea what it's called.
Well, stout.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
No, but it's the only one they do. The only stout they've done.
Are you willing to bet that?
It is. It's brand new. I think they've only done like 13 beers.
I'm gonna have a look. I think they've done more than 13 beers. When I looked before, there was quite a few.
Well, it's all I found. If you literally go on the first
you are
page,
right. They've only done 13 beers. You are correct, sir. It's called Oscar.
That's it.
No, Odzkar.
So this is basically the whole typography kind of style and font is that of an old Russian black car that was only ever driven by big boys in the Soviet Union.
Do you want to hear the description?
Yeah.
Let's translate it from Bosnian again, so it's not exactly right.
I'm pretty sure it's a Bosnian. That's Serbian language, isn't it?
I know it's Serbian, and Serbian is an option, but it always reads it as bloody Bosnian. Black beer obtained using 5 different types of roasted barley, in addition to extremely black malt. So what makes it extreme. Also receives a rich coffee and chocolate and caramel flavour.
So it could be extremely good. And my body's pushing me towards this. The alternative is something I also picked up today. This is an imperial stout from
Waxy Job.
Yeah, a waxy job. It's called Black to the Bones 4.
4.
Yeah, Black to the Bones 4 from Cohones Brewery. I think
Cojones.
Brewery. Cojones.
Yeah. Cojones. It's cojones. It means balls.
There are multiple.
God. Chili.
Yeah. Chili. I thought this was the one that Mr. Adam would hate the most.
Yeah.
Spicy peppers and
tequila as well. Yeah. So it's Black to the Bone is inspired by nature's 4 elements: earth, water, air, and fire. We created this thick, complex imperial oak-aged milk stout together with 4 other Bulgarian companies. They're Bulgarian, to produce high-quality products representing each of nature's elements. This is the red wax is fire. So that's the fire out of. So they've done 4. This is the fire out of the 4.
Yeah.
Collaboration with Chili Hills Farm. We used Bulgarian carrot peppers.
Yeah, I can see that.
Aged the beer on oak that was then. So it's aged on oak chips that were soaked in Jose Cuervo's extra special gold tequila.
Would you like the terrible translation they've done on the back of this bottle? So
Yeah, go for it.
this 4 beers collection is to celebrate 4 Bulgarian companies that have balls and hearts to create exceptional products in a place where doing business is akin to balancing the forces of nature. Chili Hills Farm boasts Bulgaria's most aromatic and potent hot pepper, the Bulgarian carrot. Savor their scorching hot flavor, expertly melded with Mexican tequila, mellowed in oak, all finely balanced by the deep, indulgent aroma of our imperial milk stout. So it's not got carrots in it. It's just that's the name of the.
It's carrot pepper. That's what I said that before.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's Bulgarian carrot peppers.
Yeah.
So it's a red hot chili pepper. I imagine the shape is close to a carrot.
Yeah.
I'm just having a look at Bad to the Bones 1. I just want to see whether it's like the.
So they had three or four of these beers, different wax tops, and I was like, no, that one. They had a honey and bourbon one. And I was like, that could be.
Which is Earth. That's the yellow.
Yeah. And there was one other one they had in there.
Just have a look. So
naturally, this one.
Oh no, sorry. Apologies. Air is yellow, which makes no sense whatsoever. The yellow one was with Petulant Bee Farm, which is Bulgarian linden honey aged on oak soaked chips soaked in Jim Beam.
Yeah,
you should have gone for that one.
Yeah, that was the other one that was there, but I was like, I don't care. I want chili. I want to fuck myself up.
Earth is the black wax. So that's Earth. And that's with Dubrovnin Specialty Coffee, which is a Brazilian and Kenyan 100% Arabic Brazil and Kenyan Arabica. I can't say it.
Arabica.
Coffee. Arabica. That's the word I was looking for. A Brazilian blend, Kenyan blend of 100% Arabica coffee, which is then aged on soaked oak chips. But that's with J. Ray overproofed Jamaican dark rum, which would also be quite fit.
Yeah, there was a lot of other beers as well when I was in Beer Sheep, and I almost sent them to Gary, and I was like, if I had hold luggage, I would have brought them back. They were Serbian series, all from Dogma, and they were all 750ml bottles, around about 2,800 for a bottle each. So divide that by 35. Divide it by 75. It comes to around about £6-7 each.
You didn't see the
big bottle.
You didn't see the blue one of these ones, did you?
No,
because this is right up your street.
Mm-hmm.
So Water, which is the other one, the final one, collaboration with Cranaya Oyster Farm.
Oh yeah, the oyster and something. Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, so that's the blue one. We added Bulgarian-grown oysters,
Mhm.
and the beer was soaked on oak chips, soaked
Well,
in Lararius Mediterranean gin.
yeah, that was the thing. I could see it was gin and oysters is where what it said on the bottle. I was like, I don't fucking want a gin barrel aged something. Is what I was thinking.
Yeah, but it's an oyster milk stout with
Yeah.
barrel aged
Well,
gin.
I don't know. I'm going back that way tomorrow at a push. I could have it, or I could.
That's the blue wax. That's the water out of the
So,
earth, wind, and
so,
fire.
so what should I do? Should I have the impy or should I have the standard stout?
I would go for the standard stout and have the impy tomorrow. I think tomorrow you should try and get the other ones and do all 4 impies because that's how crazy I am. Because the fire one sounds like the worst one out of all of them.
I think
I think the air one sounds the best one, which is the honey one.
I've internally built myself up to have the chili one now. So I'm gonna have that, and then if I really hate myself enough, it's only like 2 a.m. now.
That is literally the worst one out of all 4. All 4, I would contemplate having the other 3.
It might be for you, but it isn't for me.
For me, air, earth, overproof rum sounds great. Earth would be fine. Then water, then the fire is the last one. But the air is what I'd go for.
It's gonna be lush.
You gotta get your keys out.
Yep.
Get your keys out for the lads. Get your keys out. Get your keys. Get your keys out for the lads.
Right, I'm just trying to get the fucking groove on. Get a groove on. There we go.
We've got one comment since I've been singing "Get your keys out for the lads." Oh no, multiple comments. All Paul. So Paul said also found 50-50 blend of Ramsbury low alcohol and gold label Whitworth's was very nice indeed.
Well, I would like to let you know that Ramsbury low alcohol has now been discontinued and it's now rebranded.
Yeah, it's 0.8.
And it's the fastest selling beer, unfortunately, I've got.
Paul voted for the Black IPA, which I'm not going to have. And he said that you should have done all 4 elements at the same time.
Well, one, I don't have the fucking finances to get them all. But
lies the cheap.
I don't know how much this was.
I love it when you say I don't have the finances, but you don't actually know how much that one was.
No, I can't remember how much it was. Hang on, my phone's here. If I looked at my phone, I can work out how much it was. I'm also trying to get rid of fucking cash because it's a closed currency.
Yeah, you can't do anything with it on the way back.
Yeah, so I'm like, as soon as I get to the airport, I'm going to try and get rid of it. I found a place where I can get rid of it.
Breakfast tomorrow, just get rid of it all.
Yeah, but it's a funny one because a lot of places. I mean, in fact, I can get breakfast on Sunday as well. A lot of places won't do like part cash and something else payment. They'll do one later. Anyway, there we go.
Yeah.
And it's still in the same. That's the only glass I have is this one.
That's fine.
It smells all right. Cheers.
Tequila or chili?
You wouldn't know there's tequila in that.
Uh-huh.
You know there's chili in it though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible.
It's not like. It's like a gentle warming, like a habanero sort of style heat, where it's kind of like earthy and on the back end. It's not like really spicy inferno sort of thing in your face. It's fine.
Paul, I'll send you a message. A lot of them I think are going to be out of date at this point, so I just want to see what you want to do. But I'll send you a message tomorrow.
Well, I'm going to pair this with my food It's going to be needed. A cheese and
Breadstick.
bread thing.
This is very nice. That I don't really get any cacao or vanilla, but it's very nice coffee fake MB.
Mhm.
At 8.4, don't qualify that as an MP. Although the government do. A bit of dark chocolate, maybe, but I would have said that was more of a coffee imprint on the beer than specific dark chocolate cacao.
Yeah.
Good. Out of date is vintage. Not on some of those.
Out of date is good beer. Best before, that's different. Out of date, good beer.
Yeah. This is. I wonder what date is on this one. I haven't even looked. See the base of the can. Oh, there we go. Packaged on 26th of May 2025. Best before 26th of February 2026.
Yeah, fine.
It's got a while on that one.
Yeah. This is 31st of December 2028. I think
Oh, it's just the best before.
Yeah. And it's lush.
You need to get better polycarbonate glassware that you can put in your suitcase or hand luggage.
Yeah. I didn't really think, to be honest, coming out here. I was like,
it's almost like someone gave you a polycarbonate glass about 12 months ago that you could have used and then proceeded to lose.
No, I know where it is.
And well, Peter's lost his, even though it's unsmashable by his arse. He can't smash it. Impossible.
Right. No, I know where
lost
mine is. Mine's in a couple of under the stairs. Sat there wedged in. But yeah. There's fucking ample room in my bag as well, because I bought that being concerned about what I could get through, baggage control and that sort of thing. And I've got so much space in there.
Polycarbonate just scans as plastic, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It was bombs and that sort of thing that I was concerned about.
Is that something you plan to put in your suitcase?
I always take it when I'm going to Belgrade. Yeah. Give it to the Russians. That's it.
The coffee is not hitting.
It's not hitting. The chili's hitting.
That's one of the reasons why I opened it. I thought, coffee.
Well, yeah. The chili on this, there's no, like I say, I can't taste tequila at all.
Yeah. Also, as well, you've got to consider it's not tequila barrel aged. It's oak chips soaked in tequila.
Yeah.
AKA the what's the name method of barrel aging? Innocent gun.
Innocent gun, yeah. You can definitely tell that it's the chili note of it sits there for sure. Again, it's not like there's been tons of chili added. It's a gentle sort of thing.
I suppose it depends on how long it's been rested in those oak barrels with the tequila.
It's
Will
like
that soften the chili?
It's like a gentle, like a meaty sort of chili note. It's kind of gentle and light.
Like a mole.
Yeah, it doesn't hit really dry and harsh like it could do.
It does worry me for both the coffee and the honey versions, because honey is something that you need a lot of, as you know, you can only be yourself for it to register. Especially if that's been rested for a period of time and then put in bottles for a period of time. how much of the honey is going to have dropped off, and you'll just get sweetness.
Yeah,
And
I think
the same with the coffee for the earth.
I think the beer itself is a little bit thin,
Which is not great because that's the base beer for all of it.
Yeah. So if you were to have, it's not like it's thin, but it's like a. I say, let's get one more taste. It's not thin, but it's not like the thickness you'd expect of this sort of ABV. What is it, like 13.5? So
yeah,
if it was 10.5, I would understand it. It's that sort of way. Yeah, it is what it is.
So considering I've been to Sofia, I have never seen anything from this brewery. Cojones. It can't be that new because they've had like 22,000 check-ins.
I've got another can from them as well in the sink.
Okay.
I'll get it. I won't open it.
But yours as well, that is last year's one as well, Harry.
Mm-hmm.
So yours is the 2024 edition. They've already done a 2025 edition of not called it's not called Black to Bones now. It's called Balkan to Bones, which I actually just think makes more sense.
The other one I've got is that.
I can't see what that is.
Which is berry banana. Sorry, it's called berry banana bash. Strawberry banana pear smoothie cellar.
Okay.
$6% ABV.
It's still quite high for a sour.
Yeah.
Here's Craig. You're on the other channel. What are you doing over here? It's just trying to see. I say you've got to the 2020. So that is the 2024 batch. They have done a 2025 one, which is called Balkans to the Bone. They also did Jesus. They also did one the 20. Now, honestly, so yours is 13.5 for 2024. Do you want to know what the beer was in 2023? Same series.
15.2.
More.
17.1.
More.
Oh. 18.1.
More.
19.2.
19 on the bob.
Steph, nail
that. It's the strongest beer ever brewed in Bulgaria, and they did 4 of them. They did 3 of them. They did triple threat, so it wasn't the 4 sensations. It was triple threat. So they did a Jim Beam barrel aged, Appleton Estates rum barrel aged, and Pedro Jimenez sherry barrel aged.
So I found a really good brewery.
Yeah, and then this year, so that the Bad to the Bone that you've got is the 4th year. The triple threat was the 3rd year. The 2nd year was 14.2. So you've chosen the 4th year, which is possibly the weakest. This year is the 5th year, so I'm assuming they've gone since 2020. That's how this is come about. There's still 4. The Balkans to the Bones is still 4 in the 5th year, but that is they've done Bulgarian apricot, Serbian quince, Greek Tsispiruo, don't know what that is, and North Macedonian pear.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all fruits. The 2025 one is all fruits.
They do have numbers on the back of them as well. So
Mm.
they're only like one of 5,200.
Yeah.
This is 2859. So
Yeah.
there's
And obviously,
plenty elsewhere that aren't selling.
that's I say that's the 2024 one. So that's however long that is, and that's the fourth one of 2024.
Okay.
The second year was all whiskey.
Can you do
Wacky.
some quick maths for me?
Give me one sec. Yeah, go ahead.
Can you do 5,000 times 330 and see what the volume is?
1,650,000.
I don't think they'll have done that much. Or that's sorry, do 5,000 times 0.330.
Okay, hang on. 1,650.
Yeah, that makes sense. So
650 litres.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, that's a lot. That's still a lot of wrong
Imperial Stout.
Imperial Stout. Yeah. So that would have originally been about 2,000 litres.
Mm-hmm. Nearly. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that would have been about 2,000 litres. Would have been.
Oh, yeah, spillage.
Yeah. Your
Loss.
bottling losses, filtration losses.
So, yeah, year two was Appleton Estates overproofed, Lefroy, Maker's Mark, and Rapaya, which is some sort of Bulgarian whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Whiskey.
Another fucking fine whiskey. I reckon though, if you're barrel aging this like this has been, I think you're talking 2,500, 2,700 litres of beer to start off with. That's going to get you in some fucking trouble.
Especially you drinking all that whiskey.
Some nice whiskey. But I'm going to gradually drink that, I think, the next couple of hours. In bed.
Oh, so really interesting. The first year they did it, which was 2020, it was one beer.
Wise.
So it was the Black to Bones.
Mm-hmm.
It's 13%. It was one impy milk stout that then was aged initially for 6 months on 6 months, and then again for another 3 months on oak and Jim Beam rye barrels.
I feel like, aging something on Jim Beam is setting your hearts on something, really, isn't it?
Yeah. 5 malts: caramel malt, wheat, rolled oats, and Columbus hops. That's not a fucking malt. Why would you? Why would you do caramel malt, wheat, oats, Columbus hops?
I'll be honest.
That's 4, and the last one isn't a malt. Right. Okay. So initially it was right. Okay, I get it now. It was aged for 6 months, then dry hopped with Columbus hops, then then aged for another 3 months. Right. I understand now. That's a weird way of brewing a beer. You might disagree, or be frozen. They're the options. You can disagree or be frozen. I see you're choosing the frozen option. Definitely frozen. Okay. Right. Yeah. Frozen. Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back. He's back.
What were you saying?
So it was brewed with 5 malts, aged for 6 months, and Jim Beam oak soaked chips. Yeah. Then dry hop with Columbus, then aged for another 3 months on the same oak chip Jim Beam.
There's no point dry hopping that late.
Yeah, and then leaving it for 3 months.
Yeah, there's no point. You won't get any isomerization or anything.
So what was the point?
Well, they probably just didn't know. And to be honest, that's a huge thing of the craft sector, is that a lot of people just fuck around with shit. They don't know what's going to happen or going to go on. It is huge.
Why would you dry hop it and then age it again? Surely the dry hopping is the last thing you do.
I'm going to say this now. Is a fine example of a. I won't say what brewery it is, but it's a brewery we've all had beers from. Based in Manchester, who have got some similar kit to what I have, and
Cloudwater.
Close, absolutely close, and
Track. No weed.
Very close, very close.
Queer brewing.
There's no one watching now. It's Track. Basically, they've got
5 people watching. Actually, more than before.
They've got some of the same kit that I do.
Yeah,
and I am concerned for their lagering on the back of what I know about their kit.
The Arosa alcohol-free was fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I think my concerns are to do with their cooling setup on their lager.
Your mates here? Not Rob?
Armitage, as Thomas calls him.
Not Rob?
He's like Rob, but not. And a Villa, a band. Dry hop my nipples and call me a Serbian whore. It can be arranged. But yeah, there are concerns that I have, and it's noted because
see, I knew it was Rob.
No, it's Rob. It's Rob. It's Rob from Stevenage. It's even worse than Slough. It's not. Nothing's worse than Slough.
Rob the Goblin, which is hilarious because Rob's weekend name is
Knob Goblin.
What is it? No, Gary YouTube. Which is funny because Gary is a name that's dying out.
That's a good British name. Solid British name. It won't die YouTube. Out. Yeah, it's but the name Gary won't die out if we have a certain government.
It's definitely not Barry RedTube. That's a different person altogether.
Sheep, he was a great guy. He was a great guy, one of the best guys. Not my guy, but one of the greatest guys. Oh, God. Well, I think I'm going to have to drift off into
That's fair enough.
Bedidor with this.
Right. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. Sleep well.
Thank you.
I'm going to end it here.
I will be around tomorrow doing a live stream at some sort of time. Whether you'll be around or not.
I don't know.
I don't know if you'll be around, but I'll be around.
We'll have to see. I'm going to wave, though. I'm going to say goodbye.
Yeah.
You ready?